normally I would open with something really cute and kitschy and something about the Numidas, but the first thing that I need to address here is thank you, Gazebo, for 3 villain points.
Gazebo.
In the time that the theme was playing.
Wonderful.
I think that does a better job of setting the tone for this evening than anything I could say.
Look, we're all almost dead.
Gazebo, you broke my heart.
Thank you for setting the scene for me.
I would like to roll sense motive on the gazebo.
That we as the Numidas
Whatever you roll is a
the
critical
gazebo.
fail.
Yeah.
The gazebo is unknowable.
Yeah.
We would find the Numidas in the long sought after cellar of Xarwin Manor. Battered and beaten and bleeding on the floor after a heinous battle. Gathering themselves together again. Finally all in the same room again after this fight.
Well, I suppose I should check out the wines that are down here. Oh my gosh, we look horrible though. Wow.
No, I'm surprisingly okay, actually.
Jumbles is yellow and sitting on the ground, deep breathing.
Oh no.
She's going, ew.
I'm more worried about you.
No, we got him. We got him. It's okay. I need a break. Just give me 10 minutes. He's gonna just like have his hand on the wall and just take a beat.
Well, I guess I could try and help Daddy Dearest out.
I am unconscious on the ground.
Oh, right.
Amadeus is a mangled, bloody
Yeah, that-
mess.
Yeah, I
that
might
would
want
be
to
the
help.
second problem.
Yeah, maybe I'll try and help him out a little bit. Oh my gosh, that
wow.
was an excellent
Cass
roll,
is
by
still
the way.
stupefied, so I'm just kind of staring.
Yeah.
And that's the third.
26 on the medicine check, by the
So
way.
you crit on
Pretty
that.
good.
Awesome.
That's the third one.
While she's working on that, I'm gonna kind of. That's like 10 minutes. Just doing you're not battle medicine,
Yeah.
right? You're doing a regular medicine.
It's battle medicine.
Oh, you do have battle medicine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I guess that's more or less immediate. Well, while she's doing that, still, I'll head over to Jumbles.
Just like 15 health.
15?
Yes, sir.
You I don't think I got any more of those potions, Jumbles. I got nothing to give you.
I know it's okay. I give me like a couple minutes to like
Yeah, just go and
collect myself. Then I could pull it up.
Just sit down and breathe for a minute and wait for your mom to make sure Grandpa's not dead, and then she'll be right over.
Oh.
He's fine, probably. It's
He does this all the time.
recently, yeah, kind of feels like it.
Thanks. Thank you for
No,
all the help. You know.
no, Jumbles. I don't think I would have.
Sorry, I spilled the money.
I don't think I would have made it out of this room if you hadn't come rushing in here. You looking like this is because of me and because of him. We're supposed to be taking care of you, and you ran out without a second thought, putting your life on the line there.
Well,
Those things are bigger than you are, Jumbles.
they were bigger than I am,
Well, they still are. They're just not moving no more.
but I would do it again. Look, you guys take care of me a lot, and it's not. I'm gonna take care of you when I can. This is not. You're not doing this alone, and you're not here to protect me. We're here for each other. I love you guys. You're not dying as long as I'm around.
I'm just gonna kind of like kneel down and hug him. If I could very gently hug
He
the
go
dog.
big hug. He gives you like immediate grasp
He
and
looks
tight.
very fragile right now, and I don't want to hurt the tiny boy. I love you too, Jumbles. We all do, but you gotta stay safe, okay? I mean, we're all gonna make it out of here, but I don't want nothing to happen to you down here.
I'll play it safer next time if you play it safer next time.
All right.
Maybe next time we move it as a group. We don't let ourselves break off. And look, if I see you get hurt like that again, I'm gonna do everything I can to prevent it.
Well, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen.
All right. We got each other's backs.
How we do? How's Dad doing?
Speaking of paw,
let
from
go of the
Gazebo,
little frog.
got a bless for the Amadeus.
Who's got the double card?
Gazebo.
Gazebo.
Oh, does the bless cancel out the bane?
No,
Nice.
it's just
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
Gotcha.
roll a nat 20,
Nat 20,
on an
okay.
attack roll, then we'll figure out what great thing that does.
Cool. I've only rolled nat 20s on trip attempts, so
And-
but
But
thank
that-
you
that
very
would
much.
count. That's a
That could work.
that's a combat.
That's an attack. You could.
Mhm.
It would probably work.
I would say that as your battle medicine trying to rush and heal up any excessive bleeding and damage, Amadeus is still, and then some seconds go by and he's still still, and he shoots up off beat and frantic wildly just goes, "Son!"
Oh my goodness. Don't move too fast. Sit down. What? Don't move so fast.
Just trying to stumble to get up and look around and sees the dead creatures, the family relatively okay, and looks over at the boys.
We got him.
We did it.
Everything went great.
There's no ammo in this gun. It's just laying on the ground. We got him.
Good news. We got a retreat route. You know, in case a fight goes sideways.
Mom got wide.
And we found the wine cellar, so everyone wins.
Are you alright? You're looking. I mean, yes, I was very stressful, but try not to move
It's-
around too much. You're
it's
kind of
1,000
tearing.
It's 1,000 yard stare right now. It is shell shock.
He got hit pretty hard, Litz.
Well,
We both did. But,
I don't know. This might wake him up. I'm gonna grab. There's like one of the wines or something that I know smells particularly rank, like something that really I
why are you
know
supposed
has.
to do that?
Well, some are like really strong. Some alcohol is like you
It could
just
be like a cracked bottle, so it went bad.
yeah,
that's
like
right.
something where you just like you know. I'm gonna just
When
be
you
like.
know, you know.
And just kind of like float it under his nose a little bit, and try and recall, get you to like a little bit focus on something different, basically. Nice little distraction scent.
I have smelling salts. I'm pretty
What's
sure.
it smell like?
The wine, the age old. I mean, it would definitely be sharp because it's been down here for so long, but it's not. It's not so bad that it's unfamiliar to you. I'm assuming that Amadeus has partaken at some point
Some
in his
point,
life,
yeah.
I'm an ace with a straight edge.
but it definitely
X is on me.
but it definitely stings a little bit more. It's gonna burn.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Stay sharp, right?
All right.
I guess we'd better. Oh my goodness, Jumbles.
Give me 5 more minutes and I'll patch it up real quick.
You want to help him?
Yeah, I don't know if we
I
should.
don't want to make it worse. He's pretty torn up.
Yes. I don't know what's safe to touch right now. Actually.
It's kind of just like mostly ribbons. I don't know
Yep.
how we still together.
He puts his like jacket a little tighter, and like, cuts off circulation in parts. He's like, "I'm good. I'm good."
I literally think his pants are the only thing keeping his legs on.
Well, I suppose maybe if we went upstairs, should we just do it? We could try and do a little.
Yeah, last time I went through a door to the basement, a ghost showed up and slapped us around a whole lot, so I
That
don't
was
think
going
anything's
down?
necessarily safe.
Not
This
going
room
back up?
seems to be for the moment.
All right. Well, I don't mind doing. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. Do what? Jumbles, you're actually very good at this. What do you think I should do? Help me. Help you.
He just points out like all the gashes on him, and he's like, "We don't really have sutures, but I pick up my healing kit. I'm like, I've got some like glue that will hold it together for a little bit till we get back up to the room, and then I'm just gonna give you all the tools that I think are necessary for like the gaping wounds on me.
It's mostly just glue.
It's a lot of Elmers.
Some duct tape.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can
yeah.
roll these things.
And I actually get more health if somebody else heals me. So.
Oh, sweet. So that's an 18 for the medicine check, and then that's for a regular. That should be a regular. Yeah, that's just a regular one. Okay. 10.
All right, so I'm back up to 20 now. And he like pops his neck and he stretches a bit. He's like, okay, thank you, Bob. I feel better.
Okay. Oh my gosh, what did you get on your hands? And I'm like gonna do the thing again with the little like.
This is, I think, ghoul blood.
Oh my goodness.
That's some mixture of dog blood, Jumble's blood, me blood, and Amadeus blood. I'm pretty sure a lot of that going around.
I'm gonna take a closer look at his arm. That's looking a little bit ghoulish or a bit gross. In particular.
Is my arm still infected and turned black?
You would definitely still see traces of the bite. It seems to have stopped bleeding. Not really actively. I mean, it still hurts. It seems like it might scar, but the coloring around it is still pretty dark.
Can I do a medicine or a occultism check of some kind? Some kind of check to see if I just figure out what it is and if I can...
If it's something we need to like continue treating or something.
Yes. Is this a poison? Is it going to make me a zombie?
Sure.
Is he going to turn into a crocodile dog?
Give me a medicine check.
I'm good at those.
You say it to yourself enough times, you'll believe it.
That was a 9. I saw it. I'm not cheating. That's a dirty 20.
You, I mean, yeah, you're familiar with what a typical ghoul might do if it bit you. Thankfully, this doesn't look like that. You kind of like scan your body for some of the other signs that you might be catching a little bit of the fever. And that doesn't seem to be what's going on here. You would discover as you're continuing to examine this that you are still drained 1.
Let's get that card back out.
But it seems like your immune system seems to be fighting whatever is going on there, but the flesh around it is definitely still some sort of corruption has taken over it. You may have a scar there.
Okay.
Just kind of for forever.
Jumbles looks at his arm and he goes, well, professionally speaking, it's going to look really cool when it heals. But I'm just a little, it's kind of making me, my immune system's still fighting it, so I'm feeling kind of tired from it. But I don't think it's anything too concerning at the moment, at least. So.
All right. Well, looking over both Talos and Amadeus, I'm going to generally look over and see if they have anything similar. If anything looks basically what I should be looking out for off of Jumbles' description.
Just kind of taking a quick scan over. I mean, it's not hard to look over and see that this definitely seems to be just something on Jumbles.
Okay.
Cass, how you feeling? Cass? Cass.
So I've never.
Yeah, hang on a second. And I would like to go. I would pull that thing that doctors have where it shines the light in their eye, and do that. Go hold still. Hang on a second. And I would like to do again some other kind of investigation or whatever it is to see if I can figure out what's going on with her.
Sure. Make me another medicine check.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Cass and look at the wine that I'm carrying, and I'm gonna be like,
Ooh.
That's a natural 20.
oh my gosh.
She's cured.
I just hit her temples and she's back. It's like a hard reset.
You begin you pull over your head like one of those, I don't even know what it's for, but like the little reflective thing.
It makes you look like a doctor.
Get the torch over here. I need it.
Yeah, you pull up one latex glove and you snap it and you're like, now we're in business.
I'm just staring at my reflection in the disc, just like.
You give a thorough investigation of Cass, and unfortunately, there's some things that you can rule out. You kind of do like the finger back and forth, you shine the light in her eyes. She doesn't seem to have a concussion physically. but every other
Emotionally.
symptom every other symptom that she has, like her loss of memory, she seems to be really dazed. You would think the way that she's acting that she does have a concussion. And as you're kind of tracing back your steps, trying to figure out when this started, you would remember that it started when everybody saw this vision and heard the word Tekuth.
All right. So he'll look at Cass, he'll get her attention back, and he'll go, Cass, what's your first memory?
I remember last time you said that I can't even remember my own name in this state.
True.
So I'm imagining that it's literally just like I mentioned last time, I can only hold one thought at a time, and I'm just kind of like, what?
Great.
I start drinking the wine.
I go, hold my hand. And I just hold her hand, and I go, okay, good news. She doesn't have a concussion, physically.
Is that good news?
Bad news.
Do you have a concussion spiritually?
Emotionally, maybe. It seems to be amnesia.
Emotional concussion is the worst kind.
It seems to be some kind of amnesia. I assume it has to do with the brain tentacle licking us at the bridge.
I don't know. I didn't think that was a thing that really happened. I kind of thought this whole place was just making us see a bunch of stuff, but it doesn't have an effect like that.
I mean, Ez, you here still?
Huh?
Is Ez here still?
Oh, is Ez here?
Yeah.
What in the...
But you said as you
Ez,
yourself.
Ez, are
I
you
thought
here?
were having a stroke.
What?
Ezra Mulkin, are you here?
You just scared me.
What's do you remember anything? How you got in this house? How long you been here?
Like kind of. We talked. The details are just kind of hazy. It's like I remember that I don't think that I was here the whole time because I killed that guy upstairs. But everything that happened before the house kind of. It just kind of feels more like a dream
Okay.
or something. I don't know, maybe I was always here. You'd think you'd remember more.
You would think so. Thank you. And I've turned back to the family.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, there we go. So I'm clearly Ez can remember things. She can't fully remember things. I think we just need to keep a close eye on Cass for a little bit, and hopefully she'll come back. I'm not 100% sure. Cass?
All right. So,
Cass? Cassandra? Reggie, you there?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, well, she's got Reggie, so...
I mean, I guess it's the best candidate it could have happened to. At least she's got Reggie to help her out.
Yeah, so Reggie, you're on Cass duty.
No, I'm feeling on cast duty.
Yeah, well, you're going to be babysitting for a bit. I don't know how long this is going to last.
I will walk up, wine in one hand.
Where'd you find a glass?
It's so clean.
Shh, she found one.
I have one in my purse for emergencies.
How is it not broken?
You shoved a guy in there, I think.
Yes, well, you know.
Several.
Well, you know.
Did he have the glass?
No, it was in different compartments. My God, you guys don't even know anything about purses. It's ridiculous.
Clearly not, no.
I can
8.
tell.
Purses are for ages 12 and up.
I'll walk.
It's like Legos.
Oh, yeah.
The swallowing hazard.
I'll walk up to
Malevolence.
Cass. All right. So, your name is Cassandra. We're on the same side. We're currently in a very spooky house. Please listen to what we are. If we have an, what are they called? Order, or anything of that type. If you could try and follow them as promptly as possible, it will make your likelihood of survival much higher.
Could I get a drink?
Yes.
No,
Oh.
Doctor's order, yes.
Yes.
you are 8.
He's
Oh,
also
I thought
a
you
dog.
Okay,
said Cassandra was
rude.
8. I
Just-
was like,
just because I don't know how purses work doesn't mean I know how drinking works. Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
like.
I think there's situations that call for a single glass of wine.
It's good for her metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drink most of it. There's like a little bit left, and I'll be like, here you go. And then I'll pull out another wine glass for myself.
It's communion.
As you are scanning for just the right bottle,
Yes, it's.
perusing through the broken down shelves, you would come across what looks like a belt with a ton of these bottles attached to it. You would find almost like a ream of multiple as a wheel from Anonymous. Oh no, Tim C signed at the end.
Tim C.
Tim C. It's my
We
boy.
got some potions.
For being able to be here for a live show after so long. Love y'all and what you're doing here. Congrats on the new studio.
Aw, thank you, Tim.
You are going to find a ream of 8 lesser healing potions.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, so I will take one, and then we can. We'll have everybody
I
gets
think
one.
it might be wise to go 2, 2, and 2. And 1 to each of the kids.
Okay.
That's a 2d8 plus 5 for everybody. If you want to write that down, have that number, you might need it.
Lesser healing potion?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lesser.
A little cheers
Sweet.
from Tim C for the new studio.
Excellent. Of course, it's in the wine cellar. Obviously, that's why I was looking for the wine cellar in the first place. I will see Cassandra set her wine after grimacing. Set that down and get that wine. I'll have like one of the wine glasses here and one of the wine glasses here. I'm like, don't worry, it won't go to waste.
As would kind of settle down on your shoulder and be like, oh, I didn't know we were partying like that.
Would you like some?
Yes.
I'll like.
It's like one of the things that like pop up and down.
Honestly, Ezra, this
He's
is.
just bobbing for
You just hear
apples
the
and
bubbles
bananas.
blowing and popping as
Yeah.
if she was snorkeling. And then
She's not drinking, she's just blowing bubbles.
How does she do that through her mask?
This is an incredible bonding experience between
Hi,
me
Bird.
and Ezra. In fact,
hello. Hi, Bird.
Are you
That's
water
okay.
Are you waterboarding yourself?
It's like
it's a work in progress.
I'm a little worried about the blood alcohol content of something that small.
Don't worry. Actually, wait 1 second, and I'll pull out what looks like a hollow toothpick, and I'll just put it in like one of the wine things. That might be easier for you.
That's my
a little
syringe.
straw.
You took my syringe.
She comes out, oh, nice.
It's like hummingbirding. It's
Yeah.
just little feet.
Honestly,
She is going to town.
I knew I was gonna like Ezra. Obviously.
Well,
Let's go
what's
to
the
bed.
plan, Numidas?
Let's go to bed.
I don't think that's a terrible idea, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm feeling mostly physically okay, but pretty spent. And I'm worried about this.
Well, and if we can, I guess, try and barricade the door. I am a little worried about the gummy worm monster, although I
Well,
do
mean,
think.
this. Yeah, that's fair. We
Try
can head
and
back
barricade.
upstairs, the same place we've been staying. There's a lot of man you have to come through to find us, and we're still gonna keep our watch, right?
Right. I'm still gonna move one of the lesser important shelves. Doesn't have any wine on it.
Yes,
no
of course,
alcohol
no,
at
of
all,
course.
actually.
I
It's
understand you completely.
empty bottle.
I don't see him having a great time getting across that plank. I don't even think it's
He
support
has
him.
wings.
You think those actually work?
Of course.
They
We
kinda
could-
look like.
I'm just gonna assume that things have wings that can work.
Yeah, but I sort of thought of him as more like, I don't know, like an ostrich or something.
Well, before we want to test the anatomy of aliens, I would rather just put this thing in front of the door. So basically, it's.
Well, no, I agree with you. I'm just like, I never considered it. His wings would be functional.
What
They look
if-
way too tiny for his big body.
There's a bunch of cans in here. What if we just tied him to a bunch of string and put it at the doorway? So if he walked in, then we'd hear the cans rustle.
We can do both.
Both. Perfect. I like both. Super. Well, I'll do that real quick. And then I guess we'll head back up. Hopefully there's... I'll go first on walking back up the stairs in case there's another ghost.
I
I'm
got the
feeling pretty
rear.
Okay.
I got the rear.
All right,
up.
Cassandra.
You're
This
up.
way. I'm gonna head back upstairs.
I'm
Yes,
gonna,
this way.
I'm gonna grab her hand again.
Oh, excellent.
Get this way.
Okay.
And assuming nothing stops us, I figure we're heading right back to our rooms.
Yeah. You guys emerge back up onto the first floor of the house and discover, I mean, time has been a little bit more difficult to track now that you've been in the basement where everything is dark. It is pitch black, like middle of the night, 1 a.m., midnight kind of black.
This feels right.
Day felt like it was 30 minutes. What's going on with this place?
I don't know. I honestly could not tell you that. It felt like ages down there to me.
Yeah, I don't know how long I was unconscious for a lot of it, so it
I
could
guess
have
that's
been.
fair. Same.
Could have been pretty quick.
All right. Well, I suppose we should go to bed. Maybe I'll take first watch. Just
Oh,
you guys look terrible.
it looks like
I
Dad
don't-
needs as much sleep as he can get, so
Yeah.
I'll pick up you and you can get last. That sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, come on, Jumbles.
As Jumbles will do two things before he fully goes to sleep.
Okay.
He will first go into Grandpa's room, and he will do a full medicine check on you before you go to bed.
Are you okay, Jumbles?
I'm okay. A bit better, but I'm all right. How are you? How are you holding up?
Not good.
Well, he tightens a bandage around one arm. He's like, I can tell that part. How are you doing emotionally?
Worse. I feel as bad as I look right now.
Do you need anything?
A safe way for all of you out of this situation, but working on that.
He's gonna tighten another bandage a little tighter this time, and he goes, all of us from here. Not just it's everyone. You're included. I didn't let you die in that room. I'm not gonna let you die at the end of this either. Whatever the end of this is.
This, when we make it out of this, you could write one of those, what are the books called?
Detective Quinn.
Detective Quinn has nothing on Jumbles.
He laughs and he says, "Yeah, I think it's the stories are more fun read than in action. That is for sure."
That's typically how it goes down, yeah.
Yeah,
People like to exaggerate.
I'm glad you didn't die, because I didn't want our last conversation to have been what it was. And I had this talk with Dallas right after, but I've got your back. I've got your back this is for nonstop. I will always have your back. I will be there to help you when I can.
Understood, soldier.
And he's gonna leave and close the door, and then take 10 steps to Cass's room and open it up. He's gonna knock first.
Huh?
Is that a come in?
Yes?
Okay, good. And he opens the door, and he goes, "How you feeling?"
Foggy.
Foggy. All right, not bad. That's good. And he's gonna get some bandages out and start wrapping them around you too. And he goes,
Hey, did you heal me?
"Oh, yeah, we're at the end of the day. I assume we do it. I can roll it if you want, but
okay, we're good.
he's going to start bandaging you." And he goes, "Do you remember anything yet?"
I remember dogs.
there were dogs.
Yeah.
And they were not good dogs.
No. It's all a bit of a mess.
Well, do you remember your name yet?
You guys keep saying it and it doesn't stick.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. And after he finishes bandaging you up, he'll pull out a little notebook and he'll write down. He'll look at you and he'll say, "Your name is Cassandra. You are the oldest sibling. You are my sister. You are strong and courageous. And you're probably one of the best people I've ever met in my whole life. And I'm proud to call you my sister.
Thank you.
And he rips that off and he hands it to you. And he goes, now this is for you to look at. In any case where you start feeling panicky or you don't know what's happening, look down at that. And hopefully that'll help ground you a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then he's going to look at Reggie and go, make sure she doesn't lose that.
I have got it.
Thank you.
Can I give you a hug?
Yeah. And he goes and he gives you a big hug.
Cass, as you are hugging on to Jumbles, the past couple of hours for you have been incredibly bewildering and unfamiliar, everything feeling unfamiliar. But something about this, and this note that you're holding, and this embrace that you're feeling, it's odd, but it does strike you as familiar. And you're trying to think back, well, wait, what do I know this from? When did this happen before? And one by one, pieces start to fall back into place. As in a wheel from Sand Fox, from eating the memory-stealing creatures that you learned about long ago, maybe, you would find yourself fully healed of this condition.
Thank you, Sand Fox.
That was so cute, though. Of course it's gonna heal her to full. Are you kidding me? My heart is healed. Yeah, my heart is healed to full.
While I'm hugging Jumbles, I just start tears start welling up, and I'm just like, thank you, Jumbles. You're a good brother.
And he's going to pause and be like, I don't remember saying my name. And then he'll hug you tighter. And he'll go, okay, get sleep. You really need it.
You
I
too.
say, as I look down at my wound, my bandage is bleeding more, and I'm like, I gotta go.
Be careful.
Thank you. I will. You too. Good night. And he closes the door.
All right. All the Numidas would slowly drift back off into sleepland. After having had an absolutely exhausting try at the basement, all of you would find yourselves back in this liminal space that has come to be a sort of shelter or a respite from the activities in the manor. All of you, except for... Let's see.
I am on watch.
You will nod off at some point.
I'm gonna watch all night now. Actually, I decided.
Unless you want me to hand you a fatigue.
No.
Okay.
No.
Let's see, after your watch, you come and crash into your bed, barely having been able to stay awake for the extra hours that were required of you. You hit the pillow like a rock. And just as soon as you close your eyes, you, almost as if you were just blinking, in the next instant, you find yourself not in the same darkness that you've become accustomed to, but back at home. You find yourself in the hallway of the upstairs halls of bedrooms at your house. You're looking into the mirror that stands in this hallway above a little table and seeing yourself, and you are kind of startled for a second, but then you're pleasantly surprised. You notice that you seem a little bit younger. You kind of preen your hair a little bit.
That's what happens when I drink wine.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's the lesson we learned today.
And then you would hear a very soft, small voice calling you into one of the bedrooms.
Well,
Say, Lacey! Lacey!
coming.
You would walk into this room and find a very small, 4 years old, Jumbles.
So a tadpole.
The
He's got
smallest
a little tail.
frog
Where's the plush?
wearing like little pinstriped overalls with the but with a little hole cut out for his tadpole tail.
He's wearing a sailor's cap.
And yes, a little sailor's cap, little red boots on.
His eyes are 60% of his
Yes.
head.
He doesn't even have arms yet.
Just surrounded by
His arms are
toys.
just little nubs. They're still coming in.
I can't reach my mouth. I ate. Horrifying.
You would find Jumbles here. As you say, Lucy, look at this, look at this. And he would hold up to you this little paper. Do you take it?
Yes, I would probably reach down to scoop him up and be like, "You are looking very dapper today, Jumbles. You wore your
Yeah.
hat and the pinstripe suit. Are you very, very dapper?"
Thank
And
you.
I'll
He's
take the
4.
paper.
He's got boogers.
He's slimy and he has boogers.
Yeah.
This is a deadly
Extra
combo.
boogers.
That's a
Yeah.
deadly
4-year-olds have
combo.
so many boogers.
Yeah, so I'll pick him up and I'll take the paper, and then with the paper in like the 2 fingers, I'll like readjust his hat. Very nice.
Yeah.
And then look down at the paper.
You would see that it is a beautiful, just childlike, sweet rendition of your family home. With all of the plants crawling around it, the split level wacky design that your mother would be known for. And you would see every member of the family situated outside. You would see a little tiny Cass with her hair in 2 black braids. You'd see yourself with a big fancy hair piled on top of your head, almost to the height of the house. You would see Grandpa, a little stick figure fellow with a beard and a big old, his arms crossed, but a big old smile. You would see Talus in a sort of smaller house in the back on his own.
A little explosion somewhere.
Holding over his head some items which you don't really recognize.
Oh, yeah.
They're kind of scribbles and blurs. And then you would see your grandmother with her red hair, ginormous glasses taking up most of her face. And then you would see Volus, your brother, standing taller than the rest of the family, big and strong, with his hands on his hips, with a big cape behind him, and a little kind of curly Q, sort of Clark Kent styled hair. That's for my dad!
What a beautiful
My
picture.
dad!
Excellent work. We should put this up on the not refrigerator that we have.
Oh, yeah, I would love that. I wanna save it so I can give it to him.
That is a great idea.
I thought so.
What an interesting dream. And I'll like start moving towards out the door of the room and down the hallway to where we would like the family room.
Excellent.
To like where I would like, somewhere I would put the
Sure.
picture or whatever.
You kind of set him down. He kind of goes teetering off like just running around to go make a muck as you go to hang this picture.
Oh
No!
On the ground already.
It's like a Super Bowl.
right.
Down the stairs.
Go down the hallway.
Don't forget to fix your hat.
Okay. As you are hanging this up, you would hear a knock at the door.
I would go, coming. Who knocks in the house? Is it like the front door?
The front door.
Oh, I was like, who knocks to get into
No,
the
it's the
family
bathroom.
room? Yeah, I was
Help,
like-
I'm stuck.
I locked myself in.
Lucy, it's stuck again.
I'll be like, coming. See, it's a good thing that Cassandra didn't get a dog, or else it'd be barking. So, and I'll be like walking to the door, kind of enjoying the moment. Honestly, this is very enjoyable for Litty because it has been. I mean, Jumpus was such a cute little kid, and at a time when like he didn't at 4, Volus was still alive at 4 years old. So I would probably be like really enjoying this. This is great. So I'd like walk over to the door.
You walk over and swing open the door, and you would find somebody strange to you don't recognize, but a army general standing at the door. Is this the Numida residence?
This is the place. Would you like to come in?
I don't know if that'll be necessary, ma'am. I'm sorry, haven't done a lot of
Are you quite
calls
alright?
like this before. Is this the residence of a Volus Numida?
Yes. Are you quite alright? Are you sure you don't want to come in? Maybe some tea would make you feel better.
I really greatly appreciate that, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm so sorry. And that's the last words that you remember from this day. As it all comes flooding back to you, that this was the day that you learned that Volus had died in action. And it all hits you again like a terrible wave. This isn't something that, let's see, dwells in a lot.
Right. I would probably, stepping back from the doorway, I'd kind of look at the house and the details and like see what has changed, if it's actually like an older house or it kind of warps a little bit fuzzy around the edges where I could kind of reason out, be like, this isn't real. That's how it was. Don't let yourself get caught up, Lizzie, you know. No point dwelling in the past. And I'll kind of go over to the pictures. Like, okay, this is where we are now. And I'll go through all of the people we have, all the portraits, all of the little kid drawings, all of those things, and go through all of them and be like, this is what's important. We're here now. This is what's important. And I'll kind of like rifle through them and just kind of rifle through, kind of deflecting my brain into a different alley of what's, I don't know, important, basically, in her brain.
Kind of busying your hands, starting to
Right.
rifle through these, pulling out large family photo albums surrounding yourself in sort of a pile on the living room floor. And as you search and search, not just to distract yourself, but even for proof that this isn't happening, this isn't real.
Right.
The details are perfectly crystal clear. And then you hear Jumbles laughing, coming, tearing into the room. And he sees you crying. And he says, "What's the matter?"
I would like not even notice that I had been crying. And so when he's like, what's the matter? Nothing, Jumbles. I won't go through this again. Nothing, Jumbles. It's fine. Why don't, and I'll glance over at the door. Is the man still there, or?
At this point, hours would have passed.
Jumbles, you know, honestly, why don't you come sit down? Sometimes it's good to, you know, it's good to, sit down and,
Okay, I can sit.
And I'll just, go a little bit over through all the pictures and what I remember, of the people and cute stories, and again, a little bit try and... I'm not quite sure in my brain. Like, I have avoided this topic so much, and I know it was such a jarring time for me that it's like, I really don't want to do it again. And so it's kind of a jarring where it feels real, but I'm kind of stalling a little bit and doing a lot of just trying to, like, go through the motions and see, like, kind of what happens. A little bit of just going through, this is, if I were to sit down with Jumbles and do kind of down memory lane. That's just how it is. Because in my head, like, I know it was such a jarring moment. Like, I know I've already done this. And I don't want, to her, that would be the most painful. So, like, doing it again seems unimaginable a little bit. So I think she'd be stalling as much just to see, like, why are we here? How is I get here kind of thing.
You pull Jumbles into your lap. He kind of giggles, rifling through the photos, kind of throwing them around, coming to pictures of you and pointing out figures, pointing out his dad in every picture. And you would look down at him, and you would see this huge, toothy smile and wide eyes. And you would feel everything slowly kind of start to get fuzzier and drone out as you just find yourself completely lost in his eyes, in that smile. And it really hits you that that's the last time you ever saw him smile like that. And that is maybe the most horrifying thing that you can imagine. And then you wake up. And from that, we will go to our break.
Ending on a high note. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to go cry in the bathroom real quick.
Thank you guys so much for coming out here tonight. Don't go anywhere too far. We're all going to take a minute and stretch our legs and dry our tears, have something to drink, have a little snack, use the bathroom. We encourage you to do the same. We'll be back here in 10 minutes. We'll see you then. Welcome back, everybody, to Malevolence.
The softest
Big
one yet.
vibe.
Well, we have to be quiet because the Numidas are sleeping.
ASMR Malevolence.
ASMR Malevolence.
We would find the Numidas slumbering off again. And we would come back to them after Leetsius woken up with a start, kind of shuffling back in your covers, whatever you do to resettle yourself. If we were to pan out and come back around, we would see who has taken your place at the post. G-Paw, Amadeus. Kind of trying your best to stay as awake as possible, squinting and blinking, more kind of like the way that you sort of continue to sit up straighter and straighter when you're trying to stay awake. Finally, some respite as Talus rounds the corner, coming out of his room.
All right, Dad. I'm up. You can go back to sleep.
Amadeus is gonna start making the way to the room, get to the door, and just let out a big sigh. We need to talk.
Now?
Yeah, now.
Okay. What's up, Dad?
You okay?
Tired. But, yeah, honestly, Jumbles patched me up pretty good. He's getting real quick at that, for sure.
He's been better than me, so that's really good there.
He's a gifted kid.
He is.
Anyway.
You've been seeming to be feeling better in the last day, two.
Guess I'm, I don't know, getting used to it, if that's a thing that can even happen here. Just try not to let it, I don't know, get in my head, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to not. It's pretty good at it, but, I mean, you know how it is.
Yeah, I do. You used the mirror today.
Yeah?
It's the first time in a couple days. You alright?
Yeah. I'm good. I mean, I don't feel great, but by the time everyone's up, I'll be right as rain, I imagine.
Where did you find that?
The mirror?
Yeah.
A friend gave it to me.
Your friend.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't been feeling myself since we've been here, but you...
Yeah, I think there's a bit of that going around for sure.
No, but you're different. The horn stuff.
Yeah, I don't really honestly know what entirely is up with that, if I'm being honest with you. But this house is doing all kinds of crazy stuff to us, Dad. That ain't the wildest we've seen. We just walked past the giant green insect demon thing with gummy worms for hair. I don't think a little couple of points coming out of my scalp's the top 10 weirdest things we've seen the last week.
Sure. But you're different when you use it.
Maybe.
Yes.
Either way, if it helps us get out of here, or get to the bottom of this, it helps us. If it keeps us alive, it keeps us alive. It didn't work until I was in here. I mean, I was just using it as a mirror. That first day looking, and I'll just point the door right next to it. I was looking in there trying to peek under the door. I knew it was something, but hell, Cass can't even use the thing, and she's about as good with magic as Jumbles is with band-aids.
Right.
It doesn't work unless I need it, I don't think. And we have sure as hell needed it in here. It's not something I'm taking lightly, I know. Trust me. I know what it looks like.
I think we've all seen that lately. You're not acting like yourself when you use it, and that's not good.
None of us have been acting like ourselves. Cass didn't even know what her name was yesterday, Dad. This house is
We're
crazy.
talking about you, son.
All right.
When you use it, you're quick to anger. You're rash. You hurt other people. That's not good. That's not you.
Yeah. I know. Trust me, I know. Look, we almost died yesterday. Not just me and you, but Jumbles. That boy doesn't deserve anything that's happened to him in this house. And whatever it takes to keep him safe, I'm gonna do. I said before, and I'll say it again, I will be careful with it. If you think I can't feel it, what that thing does, you're wrong. But if it gets him and Cass and Litz and hell, even you out of here, I gotta do what I gotta do.
And what about you, son?
I gotta do what I gotta do. Obviously, I'm trying to get all of us out of here. But you're gonna look me in the eyes and tell me that if someone isn't gonna make it out of this house, I'm not the smallest loss. Come on. I don't got kids. I don't got a wife. I just got you guys. And if you go down here, then what was it for?
Do not say that again. A few days ago, I said I trusted you with that mirror, and I trust you. But now, if you feel it, fine. But do not continue acting the way you've been acting.
I'll be careful with it.
Understand me. That is not you, son.
I know. Dad, trust me. I know.
No, you don't. You are not acting like Talus Numida. You are acting like Amadeus Numida. And you need to be better. You are better. You are not the weakest link. You are not an acceptable loss. As like I told Anatoly, I will not lose another boy. Ever. I know we haven't seen eye to eye. But things haven't been the same since Volas died. And I know I favored Volas growing up. He was more like... He was not like me. He was what I always wanted to be. What I want for all of you. And when you use that thing, I assume the mirror is somewhere on your person.
Yeah. I don't think I could even get rid of it if I wanted to. I tried. You tried holding on to it. It just comes back to me. I don't do that on purpose. You know, that just happens. I just feel it drop back into my pocket. I'm not that slick if you think I'm taking it out of you and Cass's bags. It just shows back up. I can't get rid of it.
Where is your wand?
Other side. I'll just pull it out.
That. Anytime you ever brought that up, I have mocked you.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't do it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me. You proved me wrong. That is the Talus Numida that needs to be here.
Okay.
And you are not ever an acceptable loss.
You can trust that I'm going to do what I can to get all of us out of here, Dad. If you can trust nothing else in me, you can at least take that. Go to bed. You look like hell.
Just he smiles and pats your shoulder. Stay sharp, kid.
Mm-hmm. Stay awake is my goal. But I'll aim for sharp. As he goes, leaving me here in the hall, Watch the door kind of shut behind him and sit there for a second. I just sit down in the chair we've dragged out of the dining room here to just park it in. Maybe not the best idea. Greatly increases the chance I'm going to fall asleep. But gives me somewhere to sit instead of having to just stand there all night. I sit there for a second and turn. Just kind of looking at the door he went back in through. I pull the mirror out and just look at it. And I can still see it. That reflection, but it's different now. If anyone else was in the hall, it would be two Taluses. One sitting there looking in the mirror, one just kind of standing behind him, looking over his shoulder with the black eyes and the ring of horns. I'll put it back away. I'm going to stand up, and I want to go back in me and Jumbles' room for a second. And I want to go over my bag, very quietly,
Roll a
root
stealth
around
check.
a little
No.
bit. And I'm going to pull out a little rolled up scroll we found earlier. And I'm going to look over at Jumbles while he's sleeping. I'm going to unroll it. I'm going to try to focus because I'm pretty sure I'm still stupefied. So I'm going to focus real hard on the magic in this scroll. And I'm going to roll a dumb idiot check.
Okay.
And see. I think I need a 6 because I'm just stupefied 1. That's a 16. That'll definitely do it. It's not a quick spell. This is not your average 2-action activity. This is going to be like a full minute, probably with me in my current state, trying to stumble through like a minute and a half while he's just sleeping there. Because I'm going to tracing my fingers over glyphs on this paper, saying these words and just focusing. And then finally, as I pull the magic off of this into my hand, and I just reach out and really, really lightly touch the sleeping little boy here. I'm going to cast Restoration.
Ooh.
And that reduces a condition by 2 points. And I'm going to try to reduce his malevolence.
Ooh. You know, I've never considered that.
I don't know if that will work.
That would be so.
That's a big move.
Big brain move over
Yeah.
there, my
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
All you need is a little love and support.
Just as soon as you feel your fingers make contact right onto Jumbles' shoulder, immediately the room is bathed in light. It starts first at your hand, coming all the way up your arm, and just as it grows and takes over your arm, it goes likewise the same direction all over Jumbles. Jumbles, you can reduce your malevolence condition.
Wow.
All right.
Fancy that.
And he turns green again.
He's
Well.
back.
That definitely did something. I'm assuming, I don't know if this doesn't wake him up, does it? Is he still... Boy still
The
snoozing?
best
He's a
sleep
heavy
of his
sleeper.
life
Got
now.
a big bubble on his nose, like shrinking and growing.
I should have never tried to... save you with the mirror. I think dying would be better than whatever this is doing to me. I'm gonna head back on the hall and take my watch.
The rest of the night passes without much activity. You would all be awoken to the soft cawing and fluttering of the birds outside, still stalking the perimeter. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Betsy's makeup is a little thicker this morning. Talus. Good morning. That was my good morning wake up.
Yeah, no, I'm watching. I'm I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, well, I would assume so since your eyes were closed.
I would have heard it. I wasn't sleeping. I was just resting my ass.
Yeah, that's what all of us were doing, apparently. Well, how is everybody feeling? A little bit better? Are we going to...
I feel a lot better.
Cassandra! Well, welcome back. Yeah,
She responded
lovely.
to it.
Oh, wait, that's good.
I did.
That's progress.
I know it's my name.
That's great. Are you great?
Jumbles, how you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I feel limber. He does some stretches. He's like, I'm feeling alive.
You do the Goku toe stretches.
Alive.
Huh. Wow, you must have slept incredibly well.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, you kill a couple dogs and you feel a lot better, I guess. This is what I've learned today.
Excellent.
All
I
right.
agree with that, honestly.
Good. Go team. We're making progress. All right. I do feel much better, honestly.
Well, that's because you slept the whole night. I like it, but you know. Cassandra's back. Good to have you back with us.
Thanks.
That was a bit distressing.
Yeah, you're telling me. The brain fog was insane.
It's a little worrying, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Even your fox was worried, and that's the first time I think I've ever seen that.
I wouldn't say worried. That's
you were
like,
definitely worried.
I feel as if I took it in stride.
You were sweating the whole time.
Sweating. I thought you
I
were
don't know if
crying.
he can do that.
Hey, now. He would kind of look up
Alright.
at you and be like, it's good that you're back.
Get your stuff together. Clean your gun out,
care.
Jumbles. We all know where we gotta go.
You're supposed to clean these things?
Jumbles, we talked about this. If you're
When?
gonna have the gun, you gotta take care of it.
He empties all the bullets, puts the safety on, and then she gets a tissue and puts it through the barrel. Just flosses it. He goes, I guess.
No, honestly, that isn't entirely wrong.
Good enough. He loads 5 bullets in.
Your heart's in the right place.
It's got the spirit. I'll give him that.
The Numidas, in much better spirits overall, would march right back downstairs. Back through the cellar, I suppose, this time?
Back through the cellar.
Alright.
Well, the cellar makes us go across a friggin' stick, so maybe... Well, the
That's
other way
true.
we have to go through the gummy worm
Do
Yeah,
we
ladder.
want
we
to
get it.
try that safe one more time? And now that we're all rested and
Hear
awake,
me out. If we
Yeah.
go down through the cellar, and we're going across to go down some stairs anyway, why don't we just tie off a rope to one of these wine cases and just go down the side?
Not the wine cases. Let's do something else. Why don't we?
The whole
what
room
the
is
book?
wine cases, Liz. There's not much else in there.
No, there's the one on the side that's got crates of cans.
canned crates.
That's a little,
Canned crates.
I don't know if that's going to be sturdy enough to tie. I don't know if I trust that
It'll
holding
be
a rope.
sturdy enough. Don't worry.
Okay.
I
Better
can't.
than
I'm fine if I just drop. So it's either whatever works for you guys.
Do we?
We could have Mom test it.
Are we worried? That's true. Are we worried about the mirror at all in the other part of the basement?
We should
Mirror?
get that. We should bring that to the cellar. We should
We're
bring that
still-
on the side of the house.
If
Yeah,
we
we-
did kind of just leave it there.
Yeah.
Well,
we
we can
wrapped
go
it
back
up.
and get it when we have a use for it. I mean, we can move it to the cellar. That doesn't seem like it's too big a project.
That
Follow
way-
it up an entire set of stairs and then down another entire set of stairs. How bad could it be?
Great the first time.
And we get to try that.
It is
safe
not
again.
small,
Yes.
but yeah, I
Or
guess
I
that
guess we
makes sense.
could leave it. I mean,
Well, let's go.
Well,
grab
it's
it.
if we leave it, then we have to deal with the Gumby man.
It's going up and down some stairs at some point anyway. Might as well get it out of the way.
all right. Good luck with that. I will just reorganize the wine cases so that we can tie it off to something.
Come on.
Let's go.
I follow them so I can try the safe.
Okay.
And also, I'm gonna grab the jar of brains that we also left there.
Okay, so
I
we
think
have
it was
collect.
our
Wait. We made a very bad tactical error by splitting up yesterday.
Well, let's all go down and get the mirror, and then we'll all go down to the cellar.
Yes.
I'll put the brains back in my purse.
Excellent.
All right, you go back to the scriptorium, retrieve your mirror and brain. And
Can I try the safe one more time?
I also want to try
The
the
man's
safe.
got a dream.
We're here.
There's
Might as
40
well.
more minutes of safe
It
shenanigans.
takes them
Just a
a long
cheeky
time
little
to
safe
get
crack.
the mirror up the stairs.
Yeah.
So during
that's
that
true.
time,
You've got some time here to kill. Whilst your grandpa and uncle are pivoting and doing what they need to. Go ahead and give me. Are you just trying to pick it again?
Yes.
All right. Give me a thievery check.
Do you even have thieves' tools?
Can I borrow yours? Yes, I do.
Thought maybe if you had asked to pick the luck.
Oh, well, I get my
adamant about
bonus.
wanting
Okay,
to.
that's not just a +3; it's a +8
Oh.
Whoa.
because of my investigator
fancy.
things.
Sick.
Should I?
You know what? Send it.
Yeah, let's do it. We ball. I'm gonna use a hero point. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
God!
We ball. Here it is. It's 3 better.
That went up.
That's a 9 + 8, 17.
We ball.
And if I remember correctly, last time I hit it with 2 chairs, so it might be a little weaker now.
Softened it up a little bit.
It's a little squishy.
It just opens completely on its own.
I just look at it and it squeaks open.
Its size. You
Just-
kind of fiddle around in there. You don't feel like. Well, let me rephrase. You're not getting much of anywhere. You feel like you're cracking it.
Guys, I know exactly what to do, and I hit it with another chair.
Do you really?
Yeah, I will if it's funny.
Okay, go for it. Athletics.
All right.
Nat 20.
That's 20. Here it is.
20.
Bang
Come on,
it.
come on.
Oh!
20.
What? Speak it into existence!
Manifesting at its finest. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Let me in. I've earned it. I did it with 3 chairs.
Listen,
Amadeus completely
listen.
stops moving the mirror, just watches in awe.
Oh man.
I hope it's full of live grenades.
It's booby traps.
Fallout?
Here's the thing, fellas. The check for this is so high that I don't think you still have it. That being said, I am trash. I'm washed up as a DM if I would not allow you to get into the safe on a nat 20.
Is it higher than 35?
Do you have a plus? How much do you have for your athletics?
He has a +6, but 20 is a crit success, which goes up a degree of success, which means if he fails, he succeeded. He'd have to critically fail on a 26 to not succeed.
Oh, well, if he gets extra numbers.
Yeah, 20 is plus an entire degree of success. On every, that's why they're crits.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It opens an adjacent safe. That was hidden behind it.
Another save falls out of the
All right,
wall.
break
Open.
out your pens,
Says
boys.
Acme
You want
on
to
it.
hear what all's in here?
It's like 1 feather.
6 silver pieces and a pipe.
You ready to find more money you can't spend in this campaign?
A stack of
The-
playing cards.
As
Hash.
you launch this last chair, I think the last chair remaining in
I
the
think,
room.
if I remember correctly, there were 2 in the room, so I had to bring a third.
Okay. okay.
Pass us on the stairs with the mirror and try to haul a chair over.
Don't ask me where
Excuse
you
me,
found
excuse
that
me,
because I sure don't know. But I say that you have it. You launch this last chair, and all is still for a moment, and then the safe kind of shakes, and then jitters, and then slowly the door swings open, and angels sing.
I turned yellow again.
Okay.
Super Saiyan once
Listen.
more.
Yes, exactly. You would open this
briefcase from Pulp
small
Fiction.
little wooden coffer, and here's what you would find. 340 copper pieces.
Yes!
665 silver pieces.
Yes!
198 gold pieces.
They're mine!
8 platinum pieces. A leather ledger that it has the name
yes.
Xarwin on it. You find this ledger has a few dozen IOUs, kind of credit letters that are expired, all to do with House Thrune. The ledger is worth 20 gold pieces.
I just wrote down $1 million for my money.
And then in the very back of the safe, you would find this little lump.
Is it a
And as you
new
kind of fiddle around in there and you bring it out, you would find a little, wrapped in a blood-stained handkerchief,
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's too accurate.
Uh-oh, it's plot. Uh-oh, it's plot.
a wedding ring.
Uh-oh. Okay, he's going to place that back in the back and then he's gonna open up his pouch and just shove all the money in there. Just like go.
I want you to understand that is like 2,000 coins.
Yes.
That's like 20 bulk of coins.
I'm sorry. So she can have 2 men in her purse. But me putting money in my wallet is where we draw the line.
I am
Yes.
5 strength.
Corey, my immersion's broken.
We talked about hairspray and Pepto-Bismol, and this is where we draw the line: is me having money.
You
I
have
cannot suspend my
significantly
disbelief.
more than 2 men worth of coins. Like, way more.
Fair, you already used your free cannon thing on Hot Wheels earlier.
That's what it was.
Well,
I'm
you
using
know,
I'm glad
Gary's.
you remember.
I'm using Gary's
I
cannon
will
thing.
never forget.
Well, Jumbles, it makes it a more effective weapon if it's filled with money.
Oh, he tightens it and then he swings it around the bench.
Watch
He
it.
goes, I'm ready for the alien.
You're literally gonna hit people, and coins are just gonna explode out of them like
gonna
it's
be our
freaking
do-
Sonic the
The
Hedgehog.
most expensive weapon of all time.
It's our donation sound.
You,
Whenever I
you
hit
lose 5 gold
Tip
every time
sound.
you hit somebody. But
Anytime
it's
we
worth
get tipped,
Oh.
it's
Every time
just
we
like
have a tip, it's
jumbles.
just-
We'll just have Ezra go behind us and pick up all of the coins after. we
What?
finish.
Birds love shiny things. It's a great idea.
No, I was gonna call you crack shot jumbles, but now I guess we can call you jackpot jumbles.
He does like nunchuck moves.
Yeah.
Was there anything
It's
else
gonna
in
go
the safe?
flying.
Oh, there was a bloody wedding ring that was. I didn't think that one was for me.
Okay, I'll step in.
Well,
Maybe it goes with your
Tag in,
hand. Maybe it
tag
goes
out.
with your hand or whatever you have.
Another wing, but okay.
Oh, that's what it was.
I don't have I have these hands.
Okay.
I just check out the ring, I guess.
Sure.
I unfurl the bloody handkerchief.
I wonder who that could possibly be from. Huh?
Jumbles doesn't know.
He kept it though. That's interesting.
You would find it's a woman's wedding ring. Big old diamond.
Or
Does
maybe
it have
she.
any engraving at all?
It doesn't seem to. The band is also thinner, so not really quite as much room as if it were, a men's ring. Might have a little bit more room on the inside. It's very thin. It's very delicate. Clearly very, very expensive.
No, so this is probably Ostana's.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he kept it.
Well, considering there's blood on the handkerchief, I think that might be after she chopped his hand off.
Yeah, I think we put that one together, but he kept it.
Well, it is worth quite a bit. I mean, I don't know.
I don't.
would
Based on
take
the amount of coin Jumbles just shoved into his mysteriously small sack,
What's
It's-
coin?
and the entirety of this building, I don't think the man's really hurt for money.
Well, he's kept a lot of stuff from everybody. He kept the statues and the rooms intact. Like
Yeah,
he
but
didn't
those
like.
are his kids. I mean, he wasn't.
I mean, Estana's studio
Pottery,
for
yes.
sculpting and painting and stuff was kept intact.
Yeah, I suppose.
I
It
pull
just
out.
seems like.
I pull out the Fulvia's, the ring that has Fulvia and Yosef's ring. Oh, well, he was. We still don't know the exact timeline
I
here,
guess that's fair.
but
But he is so bought in as to, go that far with this Fulvia woman, and he's still hanging on. Taste honest.
well, we know that he doesn't like this one. Because
Yeah,
when we were
he
fighting
threw that
that
in the fire.
ghost, yeah, he didn't like it at all.
I don't imagine he's going to have a terribly positive reaction to either of them, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe different sides of the spectrum, but
Yeah,
He's
it's my
afraid of
fun to keep
commitment.
it. I'll keep it for us. Don't worry.
He doesn't seem the most mentally sound guy, so it's not surprising that he would keep something around to kind of set him off a bit.
I mean, he shoved it in the back of a safe, but he kept it.
Well, it's good not to get rid of things.
And if he cared about the coin, he would have sold the thing.
People do strange things in grief.
Can I flip through that ledger real quick? Is there
Sure.
is there anything written in it?
I mean, you would see tons of stuff written in it dating back for years. This thing is,
It was like a diary, or like.
it's like a bank account ledger. like
Yeah,
a
so
account
it's basically
So I
who
figured
he
you said
owes.
ledger, but I was like, I wasn't
Yeah,
sure
who
at
he
all.
owes, who owes him, that kind of thing.
Do I see any names I
Oh,
recognize?
good. Now I
on
know which
there?
way is north. I was worried.
Do I know any? Do I recognize any of the names that were there, or no? Just a real quick glance over it.
Kind of just scanning through, nothing would really jump out at you. You don't see any of the family names that
Does
you
it say
kinda-
Tekuth anywhere or
Yes!
Tiki?
My boy T.
It says
Mr. T.
Tekuth, payment my eternal soul.
Looks like Tekuth Venmoed him $7 from Baskin Robbins.
There's like
Is
6
that your canon item?
There's like 6 emojis after it. There's no explanation for what it is. Just the images.
Well,
One of them is a crab.
So I say, we move on.
Yeah, let's get back to the cellar and then I guess make our way down to that cave and see where the hell that goes. I imagine that's going to wind its way up towards whatever that building is at the north end of the grounds, but I mean, Blueprint doesn't tell us a whole lot of what's between here and there other than it's not real worked.
well, all right. I guess I gotta get pivoting and whatnot.
So we're going to finish getting our stuff up the stairs, take the mirror over to the cellar, and try to tie a rope off so we don't have to go across the plank of destiny.
Yep.
I'd like to not walk across that ever again, or make her walk across that ever again.
Yeah, that's
So-
mostly the problem. The
Stay
rest-
back.
Yeah.
Now, why don't you just stay upstairs until we get this sorted, all right?
I'm not.
Last
I'm gonna
time
keep
you-
Don't have
jumping
to tell
down.
me
and
Last
twice.
time
running
you
back
walked
up the
across that
stairs.
stick, you hit your head so hard you forgot what your name was. So
I remember forgetting.
Jumble's like head, like
That's weird.
swan dives off the cliff.
You hear Green Hill Zone playing as Dumbles is running.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, without too much trouble, after a certain amount of time, you'd be able to get your mirror situated within the cellar, and you would certainly be able to craft some sort of ladder or rope system with what you have available to you in the cellar to get down.
3 points of contact.
Don't have to tell me twice.
make our way just down this side of this instead of trying to go across.
All right, heading out to this cave. You would start down this little kind of cavernous hallway. And immediately there'd be a little bit of almost like a cold front kind of hitting you. The air down here is pretty cold, a chill. It's a little bit moist as you would approach and come out to this large lake, filling up this huge, even beautiful, cavernous just opening, this expanse. There'd be a green light sort of emanating, glowing softly, just sort of filling the room. Not really a clear source of where it's coming from. Moisture on the walls and floor, as you would expect in this a sort of cave room that's holding a lake like this.
The lake green.
Is the lake green?
Like the stuff running up the walls, or is it just like a lake?
Oh, there isn't anything running up the walls in here.
Okay, it
There's-
stops here.
Yes,
Okay.
there's just the lake. You, as you approach the lake, would notice, one, it's far shallower than you would have expected. It's not, there's at no point in it that you would imagine that feet couldn't touch ground. And as you get closer to it, coming up onto the edge of it, you would notice that there is something in there.
We want to keep our distance back from this. Even shallow water can hide something pretty big. There wasn't nothing but a lake on the blueprint, just a big cave.
Would this go? Would this
It connects
line
through
up?
on the far side.
Yeah, would that line up to the building?
Yeah, it looks like it should connect into
Alright.
whatever's on the north end of the basement, but
It's like a very odd stylistic choice.
well, I mean, it doesn't seem so much stylistic as it looks like they just kind of bored into it from both directions. Look, you can almost see where it leads out on the far side. The cavern ain't that big.
Well, I don't know which way we're supposed to go, as this would be this. we
Only
could
one way
probably-
to go. I'm not going through this water. I think we should keep close to the wall and go around it.
Well, that's true, but if we went outside and came down, would this line up? Do you think this would line up?
We're looking for what's on. I'm pretty sure. Let me put my wand away and pull the blueprints back out. It doesn't look like it connects immediately.
Oh, so there might be.
To the
Out
north,
the
weird little
exit.
outlying thing in the ground.
No, it does seem to.
Oh, it does connect immediately.
When you line up your two pieces of the map, this does seem to let out right about whereabouts.
No, this
would be
actually
under
might
it.
go. Yeah, you're right. This might go straight through.
Well, so then would this... I mean, is
Well-
it even worth it going over there?
I mean, on the one hand, whatever this is. On the other hand, an entire building on these God's forsaken grounds full of who could possibly know what. I think there's less down
Fair.
here than whatever
Well,
could
there's an
potentially be up
alien,
there.
but, you
Well,
know.
alien's the other way.
Well, I was just saying that this place looks like it leads to the exit, honestly, if we were looking for the exit.
Well, Woodbury doesn't have much else. I mean, I was kind of hoping this would have some way that it would wrap around to those two doors, but
I was kind of hoping that as well.
I guess there's not another way into whatever that is.
It might be the alien. We might actually have to go ask the alien for the key.
Yeah, it might have a key to those locked rooms.
We
could-
might have one. I don't know what else there would be. This is just a lake, and yeah, it goes immediately to. It doesn't even look like there's stairs on the far side of this. It looks like they just bored underneath it. It's like a well or something, maybe.
If also counterpoint, it's easier to fight things on land than in water.
Well, we weren't planning on going in the water. That's for damn sure.
I'm sure it's planning on hitting us, whatever it is.
No, we don't even know there's anything. I mean, there's something in there, obviously, but like what it is.
Probably deadly and malicious.
Yeah, we have to go back to the alien, don't we?
We can at least try to talk
He
to
at
the
least seemed
alien.
halfway reasonable. That's about the first we've seen of that since Ez.
What if we brought the mirror? Alien mirror is a
Do we think
space
that's a
thing.
great idea?
We could
No, nothing's a good idea down here.
That's fair.
we could test the waters. Not these. We could test the waters with him and ask,
Throw
bring
him in
up
the
the
water.
mirror, throw some water on him,
Yes.
or ask him about the mirror, see if he reacts to it like he reacted to the kids' names, and then we go from there.
At this point, after having kind of sat in this room at the bay of this pool, discussing for a minute, I would like everybody to roll me a will save.
Uh-oh.
We strategized too long.
These historically go great. Sick.
What, do you get some good stuff over there?
She's happy.
I had a nat 20.
Ooh.
23.
23,
17.
17,
Movies.
Yeah.
27.
Yeah.
Non-natural 20.
non-natural 20. Jumbles. As you and your family are standing here discussing, trying to figure out the next game plan, throwing out plan after plan, nothing really sticking to the wall, it would all sort of slowly seem to just drone out for you, like a dull buzzing in the back of your head. Instead, what's beginning to occupy your thoughts is this, like when you have like a cotton mouth sensation, your mouth begins to feel incredibly dry. And you are overcome with just this massive feeling of thirst
Don't throw your face in the lake.
that you can't resist.
I gotta just. And he walks over and just slams his face in
Wait, Jumbles, what are you doing?
like a dog in a public
I would
pool.
run
just-
and grab him. Like,
I trip
Jumbles,
him.
roll me a fort save.
Okay, that's my worst. Stop asking for my worst ones.
Sorry about it.
All right, plus
well,
8.
that save is dookie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm smart, not strong.
Accurate.
Yeah. 12 total.
Oh my god.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
a small boy.
I'm a child. I'm
He's
sticky, not like
wait,
I
wait.
can't.
You exerted all your energy on that safe.
Yeah, really. I'm tired now.
As you you slam your head into this pool, open mouth.
Open mouth, open throat.
Oh,
So
you-
it immediately
You
goes
just
in.
completely waterboard yourself with this disgusting water. You will be sickened one.
Sick.
And as you emerge from it, gagging and coughing, Cass running over, was it to
I'm
kind of
definitely-
like talisman,
yeah, I'm
to
running
kind
to
of
pull him
pull you out
immediately.
as you all are kind of fighting him over at this
Excuse me, I wasn't done. I wasn't done.
over at this bay. You would all hear a incredibly unsettling rumble.
Ah, crap.
And it would cause you all to pause for just a moment. Even you, Jumbles, in your incredible thirst.
Excuse me.
Looking for the source. And then you start to see little circlets, rings on the water, as if something were dripping when it is not. Growing stronger and stronger, rushes of water now, waves taking over, and you see now what was always at the bottom of the pool that you couldn't quite make out. Bones. Hundreds
Makes sense. Makes sense.
upon hundreds of what look to be human bones begin to assemble and draw together, latching together, breaking around each other, creating an absolutely huge, horrifying monster. Everybody can roll me initiative.
Now that's just absurd.
It's
Am I
no.
scouting? We're exploring, right?
Honestly, I didn't ask, but every time I ask, you are scouting.
Sucky place to
Is
use that.
Sickened apply to this too?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's literally every d20.
Ah, sick.
Prepare to be sickened.
Sucky place to use that.
22.
22. One moment, my dear. That sounded like somebody was knocking. Like, kind of startled me for a second.
It's the
Oh my
bones. They've come for
gosh.
us.
All right. 22.
I rolled a nat 1, but it's on initiative. So
What does that mean?
you know-
Oh, so I can't do anything to you.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Yeah,
oh, no,
Bane's
you're
gotta
blessed.
be.
You're
Yeah.
blessed and Bane.
And Bane. Both.
That's
Yeah, no, nothing happens to you.
what? Okay, okay.
You're safe. You're safe.
I'm
but
safe.
what is your initiative?
12.
Okay.
sick.
All right, Jumbles.
Were you scouting?
Yeah.
13.
Hey, there you go. Stay there.
I rolled a 3 on the dice, so that's -1, so that's 13 as well.
Rock, paper, scissors. You two are sorted out amongst yourselves. No, there you go. Okay, excellent.
Incredible.
Makes sense.
That's
You're
the
so
thrilling
right.
streaming content
Talent.
that people are looking for.
34.
Okay.
Talus is
Heard
ready
you
to
loud
kill.
and clear, but okay.
Talus saw
Cat.
into the
Talus
future.
is ready
Talus is
12.
back.
to roll
All right,
ones.
listen, we can't all be last. We can't. you mean to tell
34,
me
13, 13,
and
12.
12? Oh my gosh.
Lindsay, what was yours?
27.
Ah,
Or
You were
no,
kind of, there we go.
Oh, okay.
22 or something.
Somebody's putting in the work here. We got some people who are putting in the work here.
Big difference between 27 and 13.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Factor of 2 even.
Yes. Yeesh. We got this. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I
No
only
worries.
drank what it lives in.
From Scott in South Dakota.
My man!
Oh, from
Go.
from Scott in South Dakota. Though South Dakota is nice, it's still quite remote. Jumbles really needs a chance to re-roll.
Thank you so much. I'm hurting out here.
Hero point this man.
God bless you, Scott.
Save him.
Scott,
Scott, Scott,
Scott.
Spark of courage. You don't scare me.
Oh,
I
that's
hope
so
it
apt.
doesn't.
Sounds pretty useful.
You might need it right now.
Malevolence.
Malevolence. All right, Talus.
Well, there's a huge pile of skeletons in front of me. Grand assortment of all sorts of bones. And my first question is, how do I make that go away? So I'm going to make an exploit vulnerability check. Try to figure out what the most effective way to kill this is. Or we're going to go with good old-fashioned holy water. Because, you know, that seems to work pretty good on bony boys.
Bony boys.
I could take it. Well, I want to bet on this actually having a weakness. I'll take the 15.
Yeah.
It's probably a regular failure, I assume, so he's weak to me.
Yeah.
Is pretty big.
You took the words right out of my mouth, sir.
Holy water it is. Speaking of water, you're in a lake. Bam! Electricity. I'm just going to pull this wand up, hold it out, and just shoot this surge of multicolored lightning. I need a reflex save.
Alrighty, I can give you one. It's a 22.
Regular succeeds, just barely. We're going to take half. Uh, 17, so he's going to be taking 8
Ooh.
points of electricity damage as this lightning surges out across this. I imagine it's big enough that, like, even where these little arcs hit the water, they just catch and there's flashes of light and color through it, but most of it just almost discharges into these bones. And that's me.
Excellent. You send out a sizzle towards this beast in the water. Jumbles barely kind of just hopping up, his toes still lapping in the water.
I'm drinking it. I hear the position. I lift my head up as it hits it. Then once the lightning's gone, I go.
Excellent. All right. This creature. It's my turn. Woo! Keep it
good.
up. Thank you. Thank you.
I wonder what
thanks,
the
guys.
closest thing you could hit is.
I really appreciate it.
Jumbles, what are you doing?
He turned into a Murloc.
Oh my gosh. Get back here.
Is your mic running away from you?
I bumped it in my excitement.
It's like, how dare you?
I know.
Betray
Get back
me.
in here. This creature is going to, it's going to rear up, and it is going to claw out at you, Jumbles, coming down like a giant hand that it's formed out of these bones.
I'm immune to claws.
Oh, okay. Is that really
That's
the
his
case?
one thing.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it was Hot Wheels.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Does a 34 hit?
Yes.
It's fun though, isn't it? Isn't
It
it so
is
much fun
really
to ask
fun.
if exorbitantly high numbers hit?
So that's a yield.
Yes.
Do I crit?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm 8. Of course you do.
It is honestly like one of my favorite parts of Jimmy Pathfinder.
It's so
Dayhawk was so
mean.
fun. Does a 67 hit? They just look at me like,
Brother.
what do you think?
What do you think this is? Jumbles take 36.
Okay. Jumbles is not looking great
As this
immediately.
thing slaps down out of the water, splashing all around towards you. Not only is it clawing out at you, but as you feel tons upon thousands of these hands sink into you, they drag you back with them. You are grabbed.
Cool. I actually really wanted that. So
Did
you're
you-
playing right into my hand.
Okay.
No, you're playing into its hand.
As it
This is what it thinks.
as it brings you in closer and you feel yourself being absolutely overcome with skulls, gnashing teeth, arms, bones hitting you from every direction, please make me a fortitude
That is
save.
constrict. Come on.
Oh, man. Oh, man. What is it, fortitude?
Yeah, that's why I
Uh-huh.
was like, don't have constrict. He's bad
Oh,
at that.
man. That's my 16.
a 16 total.
I'm sick. I'm a sick little boy.
She's like, what, total?
Or is
Without-
that all?
Everything?
It's a 9 on the dice
16?
plus 8. Stop making me do that one. It's mean.
Okay.
Plus 8?
-1.
I'm really good at
Oh.
reflex.
Plus
I'm really good at dodging.
I mean, total. Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Take an additional 18 damage for me.
Jumbles looks almost like worse than he did with the dogs.
As you feel these
Not
skulls
accurate. You were
clamping
1
down on
centimeter
you.
from death.
Worse than the end of the dogs.
Okay.
That is its turn. Let's see. Your son is gone.
Yeah.
I took him.
I'll just get in there and hit it, Lance. I don't know what better to do.
Yeah, I am going to. She kind of freezes, just in shock of. It's just so fast. That was crazy. I'm going to just delay, just to right after Jumbles.
All right. Amadeus.
So, you were grabbed by it?
He's
Yeah.
in a large claw.
Is there?
I assume made out of tiny femurs and ribs and stuff.
Do I have some kind of check I could do to break that grapple at all, or grab, or?
Not rules is written. There's not technically rules for that. No.
Okay. Then I am gonna.
If you come up with something cool enough, I mean, if you hit it, I don't know. Pitch me something, Gary. I feel like there.
Well,
If
I
that's
am.
what you'd like to try to do,
You
there's
can create what
definitely
we call the
ways.
grappling conga line, where you grab it and it's still grabbing Jumbles, but you're grabbing it, so you feel a little better about the situation.
I feel a little safer
You
now.
feel like you're gonna have a little bit of control.
I am gonna go to right next to Jumbles, like diagonal to the right to Jumbles, to where I'm still in reach, and then I'm
Not in the water.
I'm not in the water. Certainly not in the water. And then I'm going to power attack the kind of bony.
If you
claw
kill it, it'll let
area.
go. That's a great idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go with
One
that.
solid way. Yep.
I'm gonna go with that. Okay, that's really good. That's a 14 plus 17, so that's numbers.
31.
31.
31 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, yes, sir.
Excellent. Excellent. That was a power attack. So that is the first roll is a 6. That's a 3. So 9 plus 5 is 14 damage.
Excellent.
As I run up alongside where Jumbles has been grabbed by this monstrosity, and I just, as if I am chopping off an arm, just trying to slam and slash my way through.
Now, Gary, you didn't just say run up next to, did you?
No.
No.
It's like 10 feet away.
Gary, roll me a reflex save.
Reflex save. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, that's really good. That is
must be
a 16 plus 11. That's 27.
27.
Yes.
Excellent. This, as you are running up to this creature, even though you are a little bit more of a distance to it, this is kind of your usual tactic that you're used to.
It do be gigantic.
It do be gigantic. And it do be hitting. As you see a sort of oily black ectoplasm substance lash out at you. And it's going to deal you 8 damage.
Ouch.
With a 27.
With a 27.
27.
That's fine.
27.
That's fine, guys. We're fine.
I only took 50 damage
I mean, that
last
was
turn.
probably half, is what I imagine.
Yeah, I
Sick.
assume.
Sick end.
Now, the question is, was that a reaction, or does that just happen every time? A mystery for later, I suppose.
Amadeus, you wipe this substance off of your face and continue swinging. What do you do with your... No, that's your full
That's
turn.
my,
You
yeah, that's
also
my whole
need
turn.
Jumbles.
All right.
When you are grabbed,
I was about to ask. Never been grabbed before. What do I do?
you can try to escape.
The card should actually tell you what you can do.
DC 5 flat check to use manipulate actions.
That's yeah. If you want to do anything that has the manipulate trait, there's a chance you fail because you got a dude holding on to you. If you want to try to escape, it's acrobatics, athletics, or an attack roll.
Acrobatics, athletics, or an attack roll.
Unarmed attack roll.
Less good at that one. Okay. So
And you can't devise a stratagem for it.
didn't think I could. I wasn't gonna ask for that
Okay.
one, honestly. Okay.
Bless you. Thank you.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
I've put you in a sticky situation here.
Is battle medicine myself a manipulation action?
Yes.
Okay. I will try to do that first.
Okay.
It's only DC 5. You can't fail it. See?
I
It's a
one
6.
above it. And I got it.
It's higher than 5.
All right. I'm going to
Worth
attempt
it right now.
to expert treat wounds myself here because I'm desperate for it.
Oh!
That's a critical success.
Oh!
Okay, so that's
48
48.
plus whatever.
plus
10
15.
Plus whatever your stuff is. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So Jumbles, where's your other one? The brown ones always blend in together.
The brown ones are kind of hard to see. Yeah.
That's fine. I can't do all that math.
That's
am I?
12.
12 plus 15 is 27. So, okay. Jumbles is looking fine again, but not amazing.
Okay.
That's
Well,
one.
he's still inside the monster, so that's always
Still
good.
in there. Is it one action to manipulate, like to do the
No,
check?
Yeah,
or is
that's
it-
it's still just one action battle medicine.
Okay, cool.
So you still got 2 left.
So the ways to get out are, what was it?
Acrobatics, athletics, unarmed attack.
I'm going to attempt to do an acrobatics and
Do a flip!
Oh no! Flip out of him.
Does slippery prey do anything for you?
Oh,
You have a demon being grabbed!
What is it?
He's wet!
When attempting an escape with acrobatics or athletics, reduce multi-attack penalty to -4 to and -8 for trained to -3 to -6. for
Lamau, that doesn't matter at
That's
all!
not much.
What a terrible ability!
master. Why would they do this to me? Okay, I'm going to attempt to
That
escape.
just means you have agile on escape attempts. Wow, that's bad. All right.
Well, it's
Sick.
good because at least you can.
It's not nothing.
I'm going
not
to
nothing.
attempt to acrobatics out of him by doing
I thought
a
it was
flip.
going to be way cooler
You're
than
gonna
that.
do a flip.
Here we go. Probably not. Should I?
Yeah, I mean, odds of rolling higher are not fantastic, but that probably fails. So
We ball.
we ball.
Thank you, Scott, for the
Scott
hero
again.
point.
God.
All right, here we go. This is it. I can feel it in my heart of hearts.
Yeah, he's still
17.
17. You
Let's go.
wriggle and struggle against this, trying to do your flip.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually a 16 because I'm sickened.
Oh, okay.
Hey, good news, because you have slippery prey. It's only a -4 if you want to try it again instead of a -5.
What else can I do besides that? Am I
Like
right?
anything, really. You just can't move.
Man. What do I use? Had to punch him? Just my strength?
It would literally be the same as your dagger, -1 if it has a potency rate on it.
It don't.
Escaping
Then
is
it'd
nice,
be the
though.
same as your dagger.
Here we go. I'm gonna try to stab him.
Punch to escape, or
Punch to escape.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
still -4.
I believe that'll be against his same DC as
It's the same escape. It's still the athletics
Yeah.
DC.
I don't.
Okay. Is your punching score higher than your flipping score?
Yes,
Yeah,
actually,
Is
yes.
significantly.
it
Yeah.
really?
Yes, I'm a very odd
I'm
build.
pretty sure he went to expert in weapons at 5.
Oh, well, that'll
and he's still probably only trained in acrobatics.
Probably. This sounds right.
That's
This sounds
my
like me.
guess.
Jumbles, you struggle against the restraints, but you are still lost under here.
You see me just pop Advil real quick
How?
and down it, and I go, okay, that's all about it.
So you said this water doesn't look deep. How deep is doesn't look deep? You said we
Like,
could touch, like, if hypothetically we were in the water behind him.
yes.
Would it be like up to here, or would it be like knees?
The deepest is going to be your waist, you tall fellow waist.
Okay.
So it's not
my nose.
like you're gonna be swimming, except for maybe Jumbles is gonna be like.
Let's
We're
hold
gonna
on. I'll
do
set you
things.
up.
All right,
All right. So I'll wait.
from Scott in South Dakota. Scott! Why does this water feel like concrete? Jumbles needs to do some amazing feats.
Feed him.
Feed the base.
Feed the baby.
Be the baby.
Thank you, Scott.
I hope this works. I can't believe that worked.
Is that really what we need?
Yeah.
Appropriate.
Let's see.
I
I believe this is when you said you wanted your turn back.
I was, and then Talus called out, so I will again.
Never mind. Forget about it. Cass.
All right, so I am first going to cast Forbidding Ward to protect Jumbles from the bones. I'm gonna be like, hey, anybody who grapples my brother is a loser. Remember that. And
I
God,
whisper to this.
absolutely roasted.
I whisper to the skull next to me. Just go. Remember that.
Tell us what
and so that gives you
Chubble's
a
getting actively waterboarded right now.
that gives you a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws against the target enemy's attacks, spells,
Okay.
or other effects for a minute.
That undoes my sickness.
He's not mindless, right? He's not mindless. She looks like he's a free thinker kind of guy. This pile of bones.
He's based. He's red
He's
pilled.
got like
He
90
actually,
skulls.
well, at least some of them have PhDs. So
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Okay, they're really smart.
Awesome. And then with my third action, I am going to cast Guidance on you, so you get an extra free +1 to
Stuff.
something.
Sick.
Excellent work.
Setting him up.
Get him.
As long as it does have a mind,
Pump
that at
the
least
baby.
undoes the sickened. So we're good. We're good.
So yeah,
All right.
that's my
Glowing. I'm
turn.
beautiful.
That is
You are
Cass.
beautiful.
Talus, small frog in bones.
I have sword, I have wand. Wand's feeling a little fizzled right now. I really want to pull the mirror out, but I'll just run. I'm going to take a deep breath, and then I'm just going to run into the lake. I'm
Okay.
just going to run into the lake, so I'm at the opposite side of this thing, just knees up, wading through it, till I get the opposite side from Amadeus. I don't gotta go that far. Just right up behind him. Flanking with Dad here. Whew. This is a terrible idea. I'm just gonna whack at the giant mound.
Do it.
Alright, flat-footed giant mound. 18
2 hit.
to hit.
No.
Alright, flat-footed giant mound, but again, natural 20.
Yes!
You have one of the
You. Oh no.
I have
No,
two
the
veins.
veins.
no, I was.
Well, circle back later. I know. I was so.
It took me a second. I'm waiting in the water here. It's not a great balance, but enough of me's above water. I'm like, okay, come on. Just kind of widen my stance, hunker down, just big chops here. I'm just beating through bones. I don't know what this thing's weak to, but I think getting hit really hard is probably up there on the board.
Do you have any critical hit specialization at all?
No, Lamau. I have.
Fair enough.
Just imagine,
Says the
though.
fighter.
I have. Okay, this is gonna get a little wacky because the weakness doesn't double. So it's going to be 3 plus 4 is 7 times 2 is 14 plus the 4 weakness is 18 total on that hit.
Excellent.
18 points.
And you're just walloping him with a stick.
Of slashing damage. Yep, I'm just hitting him with a cane sword.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. You do so. You bring this down. You see bits of bones fly out from it, but it doesn't seem to be really slowed yet.
Yeah, I don't
But
imagine that's going to do that. I mean, it's points on the board is what it is.
Right. You're surrounded by like chattering hands trying to get back to the mothership.
Like, look, over here, you pile of crap! You just smack!
All right, let's see.
And I see like long legs just like spider their way into the water. Ah, goodness. And I look down at my lovely dress. What? You have long spider legs.
You barely got to go into the water!
It's just a fact.
Yes, but I have nicer shoes than you do. And I'm going to make my way. Make my way over to right in front of Amadeus, in between Amadeus and the monster. So I'm right on the other
Numida battle
side.
line established.
Battle line established.
Wait.
Wait.
The dungeon
Everybody
speed
wait.
run. Bless for Litzy.
Dungeon
Oh, that's
speed run!
Before you roll. Before you roll.
I want this to happen so badly. You don't even know.
God bless you. Oh!
Sand Fox. What you mean? Talus is blessed.
Slightly late, but I'll take it!
God bless
I'm
you
ready.
guys.
We're charging up.
I have a full house. I'm ready for activities.
And there's
what that
like
looks like.
3 skulls generally in front of me, and I kind of stare at them, and I just like start smirking a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I'll go into a rage, and just bring down my purse, kind of in the connection of where it's reaching out a little bit towards Jumbles, and just try and, I don't know, break a little bit of limbs, you know. Not bad. Okay, so 14 plus 15, we're good, what, 29?
29 versus flat-footed.
Yes.
Woo! That hits.
And he's stinky.
Excellent. And, yep, that's
And he's
exactly
stinky.
it, That's
God.
exactly it.
Don't forget.
Came out
I
of stinky
would
poo-poo lake.
You went in
Which
still
you
water.
drank.
Well, that's
It's delicious.
terrible. It's only, I rolled a 1 on the damage die.
Oh.
Ouch.
So it's only, what, 7, 8 damage.
All right, and you're bringing down your purse just like a hammer.
Wallop.
That's
Yes.
8 damage,
Wallop.
did you say?
Yes, 8 damage.
8 damage. As you bring down the hammer, you see this hits. It's even a little bit harder than you would
What,
expect.
like
These
cracks?
Things are like bones are
shattering.
cracking, scattering around. You feel like confetti just exploded around you.
Ah, excellent. Just my type.
Perfect. Monster.
Oh.
Yay.
Jumbles, as you try and fight against these restraints, you still feel these skulls. No teeth, but just the bones and everything gnawing down on you like you are being eaten alive. Please make me a fortitude save.
El Constricto.
So what's the thing I get from all your spells?
So you get a
Plus
+1
one.
from guidance, and then
Okay.
a +1 to DC and
got it.
to AC and your saves
You,
I didn't want that one.
from the.
you're counteracting sickness is what you're doing.
Okay,
Yeah.
plus one.
Gone. That went to
It's
another-
directly underneath your leg. I don't want that one. It's stinky.
You sure?
I'm gonna hero point this. This is getting a little silly. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna really roll it this time.
Okay,
It's
okay.
a
Charge it,
really
charge it,
big
charge it,
one.
charge it,
It's
charge it.
South
really
Dakota better
huge.
bring this home strong.
Here it
I
is.
say. Oh no.
That's one.
It went up. It went up.
Better.
It went up.
So that's like an 11 or something. It is nothing. No, it's a 13 total.
Oh yay!
A 13 total, you say?
Do I hear not critically failing?
Hold on, let me crunch some numbers here.
Do I hear maybe critically failing?
I mean, it's 100.
I can't imagine how it wouldn't critically fail.
With that attitude, it can then. Critically failing is a mindset, okay? this is a state of being. And in my mind, I'm always critically winning.
Well,
Welcome to my TED Talk.
here's the good news. It would have given you sickened 1, but you already have sickened 1.
I'll them out.
Don't need it.
Here's the bad news, is that as everything is crunching you down and compacting you down into smaller and smaller space, you're going to take 28.
I've got 1. I've got 1.
Jumbles is literally just in the trash compared to.
He is looking.
He's very squishy.
He looks. We're gonna have to put him in one of the cans next door. He
goes in the brain jar after this.
Yeah.
I'm still here. It's like a squeaky sound as his eyes shoot out.
All right. As this creature, you all can see it sort of balling up, getting tighter and tighter, around which, you know, at the core of which is Jumbles. As this is happening, you suddenly see it lurch out in all directions, and it is going to make a strike against Talus, Litzy, and Amadeus.
Ah,
Well, can't hit me. I'm already in it.
It already.
that's where you're wrong,
It
kiddo.
did already.
Oh my.
Oh my, she said.
Hold on, first, before I deliver some bad news. But
What is it? 20?
from Scott in South Dakota.
Scott.
I want to go back and watch the VOD.
Save the baby!
I want to see everyone's reaction every time I scream Scott.
One reroll isn't enough for this constricting battle. Try again, Jumbles.
We're up to like 3!
Scott! My champion!
Oh my
One of
God.
these cards is just going to say stop being grabbed, so you just got to fish.
Healing prayer
That's not it.
by the light of the dawn flower.
Sarah Ray can't hear us here. Sarah Ray's busy right now. Would you like to leave a message?
Yo! Okay.
Hold on. Also, from Calm 4, otherwise known as Kevin.
Kevin!
Jumbles, you gotta get out of there!
He's well versed in protecting the baby tactics.
Desperate swing. That had better work. I think I had this one before. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm
That's
good.
pretty roll.
This is nice.
Oh man. All right, listen, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
I got something for all of you. Let's
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
A 36.
Okay,
2
well that
hit.
crits. Crits, for sure, crits.
21 to hit Amadeus.
Doesn't hit.
Excellent.
Got range.
32 to hit.
Literally exactly equal to crit.
Okay.
Is that special big move a
No.
manipulate action? Darn.
But what
Is
if?
an attack.
Is an attack.
Could you imagine?
Play with me in this
But
space.
can you imagine?
I'd like to.
Exactly.
All right. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
32 damage. Woo! Talus 36 damage. As you see, like a geyser, these bones form a column and then splitting out 3 ways, slamming down on top of all of you, lurching back to this mound in the center. Amadeus.
Hey,
Okay.
don't hit Jumbles.
I'm too deep in. How can it hit me?
Didn't hit me either by just one. So I mean that's a big move.
It would hit its own hand if it hit me.
No,
So
he heard
that's-
he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the day something does a manipulate action or ranged attack. That would be huge for me too.
Imagine using a ranged attack.
Yeah, oof, I can't.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. Just have reach.
From Scott in South Dakota.
Ow.
I appreciate that you lean further and further back every time so you don't destroy our audio.
It's very nice of you.
Mount Rushmore has but you get a +1 Jumbles, but it's for a bless for Jumbles.
Scott!
Oh, next
That
time he
means you
pulls
have
out
to
the
roll
blippy, he's gonna blow someone away.
So there are no rules as written to break a grapple.
Nope, not on someone else.
You can assist.
I believe, yes.
Yeah, that's true. You can use
You can
assist.
aid.
you can use 2 actions to aid him, which will give him a +1.
Yeah, so
Um,
it's pretty bad.
Like two if you're a crit and are an expert in athletics.
I am.
So if you get a 30 on
Oh.
your athletics check, you can give him a +2.
Oh, I have a +14. I'd still have to roll pretty
So
high.
you only need a 16 to give him a +2. It's pretty bad if you're not
Yeah,
built
it's
for
pretty
it.
bad.
Hey, it's cool if you don't. I
It's
understand.
cool if you don't.
I
I was like,
understand.
I mean,
It's up to you. What do you think will save him faster, killing it or?
don't know if I can
Tough call.
necessarily trip the big pile of bones. No, I won't break a grapple or anything.
Bludgeoning damage seems to work.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I have a geese arm. Okay. I
Put your geese right in his arm.
Yeah, you tell him.
Yeah.
am gonna. You know what? We ball. I'm gonna go for
Yeah.
a knockdown.
We ball!
Yeah, we ball.
For a knockdown, you say?
Yes. Yes.
First,
Let's-
we whack.
It
Let's
collapses.
see. First we
First
hit.
we whack.
Okay. Not great. That is a 19 total. It's flat-footed.
Not that flat-footed, but
Dang it. So then I don't
it's
get
got
to
too many
trip,
feet
right?
to be that flat.
Okay.
I think a
so-
strike's got a hit, yeah.
Yeah. So okay. Oof.
You got 2 actions left.
You got 1 action left.
Oh,
Yeah.
down to 2 actions.
Yeah, that's not
You
great.
got 1 action left.
Oh man. Would that? Could I still try that athletics check?
For
Does
what?
Just to give him aid, I
it's
suppose.
2
actions.
Two
That's 2
actions.
actions to aid.
Oh,
It's
man.
2 actions and your reaction to aid. It's 2 actions to get ready to use your reaction to give him a +1 or 2.
Gosh.
It's
He-
real bad if you're not built for it.
He is within 5 feet of me. Could he heal me? Could he battle medicine me through the guy's fingers?
Amadeus is within 10 feet of you.
He's adjacent to you.
No, he's adjacent.
Yeah, he's-
according to,
right
my,
next-
according to
right
my
next
map.
to Little
Yeah.
Froggo.
Yeah.
We're in a little pile hanging out doing friend stuff.
Yeah.
So I can't break the grapple, but I can heal him.
Yeah.
And if somebody else heals me, I get more HP.
Just throw
so-
your Tylenol through the fingers.
Thanks, rules is written. This one betrayed me, so let's go ahead and. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a 10 plus 21.
Oh,
21
yeah.
total.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
2d8.
2d8.
You know what that sounds like? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Sounds
Pretty
like pretty
good.
good.
Let's see. Where are my d8s? I don't use them very often. Oh, where is the other one? I'm blanking out
Imagine not
here.
using them. Could be me.
5.
But 10 total is like an additional 5 from when someone else heals me.
Sick.
So I just
The
need to just
crack
put a
on the
1 there.
Now he's got 11 hit
All
points.
right.
Double
Get
digits.
there. Yeah.
Double digits.
We've added a second digit.
Yeah.
All right,
Just
Jumbles.
2 of 1.
Okay. It'll cost a manipulation action to drink a potion, right?
It costs 2.
Oh, take
one
it
to
out,
draw
then
it,
drink
1
it.
to drink it.
But
2
if you're out
manipulate.
of his grip
Stupid.
first, then you can drink as many potions as you want.
Stupid 3 actions. Okay. I'm gonna use this ability.
Okay.
Healing Prayer. Select yourself or an ally within reach. The target gains 1d8 plus 8 hit points.
Are you selecting yourself or
I'm
an
selecting
ally?
myself.
That one doesn't scale yet.
Yeah, at level 7 it does.
Oh, this is a hero point.
Yes.
There's a hero
ability.
point power.
So this one was Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
Kevin.
Seven Ray did hear you.
1d8.
Oh!
16 total.
16 health.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
God.
So, okay, technically it does not say what type of healing it is. So it could be that I didn't get that and that matters for later. But That's not. I mean, it's not like holy healing or whatever it's called. Anyway, so
What?
I'll explain it later when I can think.
I think it's
When I'm not being held by a skeleton.
Skeleton.
So that's one
He could be
action.
doing stuff to you.
That's an action, right? To use this ability?
To say it is?
No.
No.
Then no.
I think it's a hero
Oh.
point.
Yeah,
so, like,
hero point cards are pretty cool.
Oh my god! Jumbles is back. Jumbles is gonna attempt to do another flip.
Parkour! You gotta go
It is.
parkour first.
Parkour!
You gotta really, like, you gotta put your spirit in
Yeah,
it,
that
Jumbo.
wasn't. There was very little.
You gotta
belief.
commit.
Yeah. There was,
Parkour! I am. God, you know how many bonuses I have now.
Just second now.
No, 1+1 from that.
That's one off, yep.
Gotcha. So that's a 20 total.
I'm so
Wow,
sorry.
what a surprise.
I'm sorry.
So, okay.
Not that shocked.
Second action, I'm going to. I have my pistol out. I'm going to devise a strategy.
Oh, okay.
And you can't possibly miss!
Yeah, like. I'm going to hero point that. I'm going to hero
Wait,
point
do you
that.
have a vein? No, you don't.
No, he's not Fane.
It's a
That's not the strat! Not the strat!
That's not the one.
Come on, man.
I pull it, I go, wait a second, and I turn the safety off. It's fine.
That's a
Um,
strat. That's a strat.
Yeah, you know what? We'll take the shot. 25 to hit total.
You hit.
Woo!
Bang.
I pull the trigger. And that is 3 D6. I'm gonna take a third. I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, that's me. Just like me for real. It's not amazing. Not bad. 10 damage total.
That's not bad.
Bang.
As I just pull, the skull I whispered whatever I said a minute ago in, I just pull up and go bang.
Everybody outside would see, although you can't really see much of Jumbles at this point, you would see this sort of ball that's formed connected to this larger mound, just a little
Got him!
bones.
That's my turn. That's 3 actions.
Cass.
We're gonna start with a bon mot.
Get him.
All right.
Bond his mo. His mo
Nat
has
20!
been bond.
Oh my god!
You did.
So
Excellent work.
I look at this pile of bones and I'm like, you put your heads together and that's the best shape you could come up with? You look like a turd.
Reggie comes out like a turd.
I whisper to another skull, stinky.
It is a pile of crap.
And so, with it being a nat 20,
-3.
what?
It takes -3, so -2.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask if it was a critical success. So it takes a -3 to will saves and perception checks.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Jumbo,
From
sneak
then-
away.
Crying.
This is your moment. His
He's
little
crying. He
save
can't
is
see me.
From Scott in South Dakota.
Good lord. Hey, thanks,
Jumbles,
Scott.
this battle is killing you.
I'm excited to see the audio format.
Yeah, I'm
Like the
excited.
waves.
The waves are gonna be insane.
Surely one of these is just stop being grappled, right? Like, there's gotta be one of
I'm
those.
getting,
He won.
I'm getting a shaking of the head from Arcadis with the headphones up. Say
The
no.
headphones are off. Arcade.
Can the next tweet just be Malevolence spoilers without context, and one of them's just a picture of the state of South Dakota, and then the screenshot of the wavelength every time.
With the arrow saying Corey. Critical moment. All or nothing. Oh.
Okay.
That's pretty good stuff.
Anyway.
Anyway, so
next, I am
Thank you,
going
Scott.
to cast Phantom Pain. It has to make a will save.
okay, which
At
it is now
-3.
a little bit worse at.
-3's a lot.
That's
Is
a
he
lot.
the man who sold the world?
It is quite a good deal worse. It is still a 27.
Good lord.
That seems about par for the course, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that wasn't the case for your
Big
sake.
number go
So
bonk.
It
sorry.
at least takes the full initial damage.
Excellent.
So that's 2d4 mental damage. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the karate
Hi-ya.
dice.
So that's 5 damage.
Got him.
You know, every
I
bit
mean,
helps.
that's half my
We're
gun.
on the board.
Mess him up, dude. Yeah.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right, Talus.
All right.
What you doing?
So I see Blitz come around behind this thing and bash it. And I look back at the pile of turd again.
Sticky.
Hold on.
No.
I want to exploit vulnerability again. Hold on a moment. I think there's something in here. Now, I'm gonna hero point that. Thank you, Naxtoof. I'm gonna drop one of those because I'm pretty sure this is the one of the 4 monsters that has a weakness. It went up.
We're hurting.
21 is the knowledge check.
You would learn that it does have a weakness to bludgeoning.
Bippity bappity.
Remind me, do you get the number?
I don't get the number.
All right.
That's just what my attacks are now.
Perfect. It's bludgeoning.
So I'm like, put my sword back in the sheath, pull the whole cane out.
Yeah, dude.
We're giving him the rod, boys. We're going in. And I'm just going to start bashing him with the whole cane.
That's the stuff.
The whole thing's got the rune. It's going to scuff the case a bit, but it's okay. That's not going to hit for sure. 18 to his flat-footed.
Nope.
But it's okay. Last time it was the second swing that was cool. 18 to his flat-footed.
Okay, so actually, so sorry,
Believe.
sir.
Whack,
But-
whack, whack.
Dallas learned something and then lost his mind.
You know, I guess there's a reason to use the blade part, actually. It's not super aerodynamic.
Are you beating it with a stick?
I'm trying, Jumbles.
Litzy.
You have to like put muscle. It's not a finesse.
I'm used to it
weapon.
just cutting.
It's not a finesse weapon.
No, I can tell that.
And I'm going to like more like, and I'll just like wallop down on it.
Oh,
Full
yeah.
body. Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't have a bane.
You want one? I have 2. You want to borrow one?
Do, but I want. I was like, it's an attack roll.
Your son's gonna die.
Do you want one of my spares?
Fine. I'll hero point it.
Okay.
But okay,
I can
okay,
take it
okay,
right now.
okay,
We're close
okay,
enough.
okay. That was from Lucidius Lu Toes.
Oh, God.
Lucy you Toes.
Lucy Toes.
Lu
Lucy Toes.
Yes.
This one
Leo.
goes out to you.
Luchidos.
Yes. Okay. Okay, we're trying to make a point to Talus here. Oh, much better.
Okay, that's a lot
Okay,
better.
so
Point made.
that is a 30
So flat-footed.
to flat foot.
To the flat-footed.
Yes.
Just hits.
Just hits. Okay, we're close. We're getting close though, guys. We're getting close.
This ain't scary.
I mean, we're 5. AC like 23 and 24 is not high. Most
Yeah.
of us hit that on 10s.
Why did I think we're level 6?
Okay,
I dumb?
So that
I
is
wish.
a 5, 6, 7.
Hey, come back in a couple weeks.
11. That hits for 11 damage and is bludgeoning. And then I'm going to hit it again at a -5.
Excellent.
Bippity-bappity. Give it some wappity.
It's not very good actually. It's only ends up being it's terrible actually. It only ends up being like a 15.
To hit. Sorry.
And then I know it has a reaction, so I guess I could just hit it again.
Unga.
Anga.
Unga
bunga.
Give in to the spirits of your
Moving
ancestors.
doesn't seem like the best
Return to
idea.
monkey. Unga.
Bunka.
I guess I could still move though.
Bunka.
I would take less damage than staying here. Okay. So I am going. No. Yes, we're going to hit it again.
Okay.
Sorry.
ball.
Indecisive.
Oh,
Indecisive over here. Okay, so that is it's a -10. Okay, well that's a 16.
Unga don't bunga.
So you know,
Unga no bunga.
Unga no bunga. Not today. As you are wailing on this creature, just mercilessly trying to retrieve your son, you are noticing that you're starting to wear it down a little bit.
We're beating our way to the juicy center.
The nougat center.
It's like a Tootsie Pop.
Stop.
That's it in the water.
I don't want to hear that noise when I rewatch this. How dare you?
Jumbles as these bones clatter around you. Make me another fortitude save.
I just pat him. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Thank you. I've had my
Funny,
fill.
buddy.
I actually am ready to go back to bed.
Please stop.
Hey, 22 total.
That's
right?
Above
And
20.
A is a 22 total.
That's
what?
like almost to the level DC for a 5th level party. Like,
I'm sickened.
What is your my dude?
he's an
It's
8. He's
plus
8.
and I'm sickened.
He's 8. He's a little boy.
Very tiny.
A very squishy boy.
As you feel almost like it's creating braces around your legs and your arms, you can feel your bones about to crunch. Take 17 points of damage.
Still standing. We're still standing.
Woo, jump!
Literally,
We're still in the
you
game.
are actually just like wow tanking. It's like
Oh my
you
gosh,
haven't made
jump.
it.
Don't worry, guys. I got him right where I want him.
You're wow tanking, but you're the healer.
That's
You
gonna
pulled
go in the
aggro
end.
so
Paladin
hard.
This creature's starting to become a little bit more erratic in its movements. It's going to claw out towards Litsi first.
Okay.
It's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That is going to be 14 damage.
Okay.
Clawing out again, slashing towards Talus.
I need you to roll doo-doo.
You need me to roll a
I need you to roll some doo-doo.
a
right
formal
about now.
request for
Yeah,
doo-doo?
that'd be great.
Okay. how doo-doo is 25?
That's not doo-doo enough.
I'm sorry.
It's like,
Take 18 points of damage.
yeah, no.
And
Whoa.
he's drowning.
He's face down in water.
He is in the water.
We have another
And
Murloc
that's
in
what
the
it's
crew.
that's our Foley work right there. Amadeus. See Talus you hear Talus splash into the water.
And the worst part is he's not flanking anymore.
He is not.
What a letdown.
I'm gonna look
Whose
to
kid is that?
Litzy in front of me, and I am gonna say, "I'll handle this. Save your brother."
But I'm the. All right.
Actually, wait. Never mind.
Top DPS, go-to mechanics.
Okay, I am gonna. Step is only 5 feet, eh?
Yep.
From Saiyan Fox.
Say it,
This
Fox!
boy must not die. Hashtag Jumbles.
This is getting ridiculous.
Oh my
Wait, thank you so
gosh.
much. Make way.
Jumbles is
coming
the-
through.
Yes, you need that. That's what you need.
Come
Literally
on.
went down by 1.
You need to make way and come through out of the thing.
I need to make way through its hands.
Yes.
Jumbles is the man of the
Excuse
people.
me. Excuse me.
Pardon
Pardon
me.
me.
Excuse
Excuse
me.
me.
I is a frog here.
My mother needs me.
I want to
I'm
go.
but a boy.
I want to go for a normal trip.
Okay.
Just a normal trip.
Just a normal trip.
Yeah.
It is ankles.
Okay.
All
That
of 'em.
is. That's a 12 plus 14 for a 26.
Against his reflex?
Reflex DC,
Yeah.
yep.
Yep.
You trip him.
He can trip.
So what is...
I
He's not
guess
immune
so.
to
Okay.
trips.
He's like a millipede. He's got like 100
The
legs
blob
under
is
there.
now sideways.
I can tell by the sideways.
You
He just
stick
he
out
just kind
your
of rolls
foot,
it.
and it just kind of go. You hear a whoa
I'm
as
facing
it
the
starts
ceiling.
to, but not quickly, not like a normal fall. It's like slowly spilling over your foot, like, and you hear a ton, like thousands of.
It's like a xylophone.
I was just gonna say. If he's prone, can I still provoke attacks opportunity?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I'll have a -2 if it's an attack roll, though, but it's not. It's a reflex save.
Gotcha.
From Saiyan Fox.
Say Fox!
One more for good measure. Hashtag Jumbles.
Hashtag jump.
I've been blessed 8 times. I had an 8-hero points today.
Oh my god.
I've used them all.
Oh, protect the baby.
Strike true. You've got one chance, so make it count.
You have so many things that sound like kill the guy, but that's not the thing we need right now. We need stopping.
Man, if I wasn't in this
I mean, if we
predicament,
kill the guy, he won't grab you.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I feel like you should be able to use the make way coming through one.
Oh, we don't know what it does.
It's probably he makes way. and coming
My
through.
second action is I'm gonna run to Talus. Get up on his,
He's splishy splashy.
the
up in
right
here.
of him. Yeah.
All right. You do so.
Okay.
You split.
And I am going to battle medicine him. That's a nat
Oh,
20.
nat 20. Oh, and it's not an attack roll.
4d8.
4d8.
Excellent. Here's it.
Lend me your d8s.
Oops.
Oh, those
Oh
two
my
2
God.
8s, a 7, and a 3. So 16,
26.
26.
Oh my gosh.
Fat
That's
heal.
juicy.
Wow.
I'm up. I'm good. I'm up. You just grab the back of my collar and just pick me up.
Yank.
I'm just flailing in the waist-high water. I don't know how to swim.
I don't know how to swim.
Help!
What does Talus know?
From Scott in South Dakota. Scott! The frog is maxed, but Leetsy needs help this time.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you. This is oh no. This was kind of meant for Jumble. Run and shoot. Remembering to breathe is the hard part. This is all for Jumbles. It's okay. I will save you. Thank you, Scott.
You want to trade? I've got a couple for you, actually.
Are these playing cards? Can we go fish these?
If you're ever able to draw up to a hand of 5, then you
I have to milk.
You win, Pathfinder.
I pull up Talus and kind of shake him alert and see him drowning, and I'm like, oh, it's just like when you were little.
No, shut up. Shut up and hit the thing.
just like when you drown.
It was not an attentive father. We've been over this.
When he fell over in the
There we got
bath.
critical.
He did not watch me when I was in the kiddie pool.
Jumble.
Sink or swim. I'm not helicopter papa.
Oh, Jumbles. You're in a pitch black space. At this point, you cannot
Just-
even hardly see the light.
I'm going to use this ability, which is critical moment. Play this after after rolling a check. Never mind.
Well, now,
I'll do that
I wonder what that's
in a
gonna do.
moment.
I wonder what that will do.
I will do an acrobatics check
Okay.
to get out of this.
Okay, guys, focus.
Here it is.
Focus.
Everybody.
Focus.
Pog.
26. I rolled a 17. Okay,
26 doesn't work.
because I'm sickened.
You're so close.
I can't like that. Won't like. There's the odds of me rolling higher than that are so slim.
But not 0.
Should we ball? Should we ball?
I don't know. Up to you. That's you might.
How else are you gonna get out though?
I mean, by killing it,
Die.
obviously.
Killing it. Die by dying.
I'm not gonna re-roll it. Like, there's no.
Well, you can't re-roll that one because I've already told you it failed. You
This
can.
this ability lets me re-roll.
It's
Oh.
it's after rolling a check, so that would also be before she tells you if it succeeds.
Okay.
You can, I believe, try and escape more than one time. in
You
your
can.
turn.
You
I
take
can.
increasing penalties, which
So-
means he literally can't succeed.
And my slippery
You
don't
prey
got a
doesn't
lot more
apparently
else to
do
do.
anything worthwhile. So
It is.
You could
Not
shoot it
good.
with a bludgeoning weapon. That's what
I have a
right?
sling.
Pistol whip it.
Is a sling bludgeoning?
It is apparently.
I gotta reload.
You have your sack of money.
I have my mace.
Your money mace.
It's a family weapon, you know.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay, I'll use this ability then. I will do Strike True. Play when you or an ally are about to make a strike. Target rolls twice and takes the higher result.
sweet.
And this is 2 extra dice if they have fewer than 1/4 of their maximum hit points. Definitely have fewer than
So you get to
1/4
roll
of my
4
maximum hit
times?
points.
No.
No.
wait.
This is
that's
for the damage
It's got
dice.
damage too.
Oh, I thought that you still
This
meant
is
for the
an
hit.
insane
Like,
card. Like-
roll
Yeah, it's
4
so
dice,
good.
take the
This
best.
is a-
Roll twice, take the better.
Yeah, get
Yep.
That's
Okay,
just
that's
Wow.
already really good.
And
That's
then
already
if
a
you-
better
yeah,
hero
if you
point.
got
Oh my
crit, which is
God.
pretty
For our friends.
likely.
And if I can get a crit and have use my bless,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
oh, that might crit.
Well, it's a nat 20 usually.
Nat 20 for the
Oh,
boss,
nat 20
but,
for this? Oh, that's sad.
But
Okay.
but tell me about how it might crit.
That's a 31 to hit.
31 to hit. And is he
He's prone, so he's flat-footed.
And he's also
And he's probably
It-
drowning.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he smells, because he's a turd.
It doesn't crit, but it does hit.
Okay, that's fine, because I got all the extra dice from the damage thing from this ability. So, It is
How many-
1d6 normal damage, and then roll 2 additional for this, so I get 3.
That gives you
total.
2 additional damage dice?
Or 2 extra dice if they have fewer than 1/4 their maximum HP.
Is he below 1/4 his maximum HP?
Oh, if I'm below?
Oh yeah, I thought I meant this strike
Oh,
deals an
you?
extra dive damage on the hit if
That's
the
a-
attacker
that's-
has fewer than half the
Yeah.
maximum
That's
hit
a
points.
jumble.
There you
I was
go.
gonna say,
I
I'm
need-
not.
I get 1 more. I only get 1 more.
That's. Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. 3 dice is not bad. That's my normal
Very good.
Really
strategy.
good.
Oh, that's not amazing. 6 damage. It's 2 1s and a 4.
Got him!
Ball.
We are balling, boys.
As I shoot through the eye hole of a skull.
One skull.
I got you.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, man.
And-
you and me, we're like this.
Woo! What am I
Unless
gonna
you
do?
kill Jumbles, in which case I will never speak to you again.
I would understand.
So it's 1 action to put away, 1 action to pull out, right? I was
You
getting
can just
confused.
drop. Dropping is free, but to put away, so you can just draw later is one action.
Okay, I drop my gun and I pull out the sling because I'm like, I heard bludgeoning, and I and
Make
as-
a flat check.
oh right,
To manipulate.
thank you. That's totally fine. It would have been cool if I rolled that a while ago.
No,
but-
honestly, it would have been really funny. Like if you failed to pull the sling out. You're like,
Come on, please!
My package!
And with that, I end my turn. Guys, I'm probably not gonna do well this one.
In this sort of like liminal space that you've created, you toss your gun over your shoulder, and
see
a
it.
couple of hands and a head that are just part of this wall around you go like, catching it. Cass.
All right, so I am going to use telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
Probably the only things in this cave are rocks, so that's gonna coincidentally be bludgeoning.
Yes,
Um,
100%.
So let me
Hit you a good rock.
let me make the spell attack roll. Okay, so that is a 29.
29 will hit.
Could I borrow a d6?
You sure you want ours?
Are you sure?
They haven't
She
been
doesn't want
awesome.
yours.
That's fair.
Okay.
Mine are also better.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So that is
Come to this side of the table for damage.
7. What's 7 plus 5?
12.
That's 12 damage. Bludgeoning.
Well,
so does that-
bludgeoning damage though. So,
So does that do
That does.
extra?
It does a lot. It's pretty good.
probably 5.
Very
Might
consistent.
even be 10.
Does
You
24
focus
damage.
on your spell, and without even looking behind you, we see a rock way back in the background rise up and then shoot forward and just charge through, bones exploding everywhere. If you had shades, they would glisten.
So for my last 2 actions, because telekinetic projectile is
actions.
crap. So never mind.
that
instead,
caster moment win.
Yeah. Instead, I'm going to cast guidance on my mom.
Oh, sweet.
Mom.
Mother.
Mom.
Excellent.
Well, excellent. Because it
What's
seems up
good
the
timing?
bat.
What's good timing? I am going to
Yonk.
Bionk
Bionk.
very hard.
It's my
Yeah.
favorite singer.
Wait, and I've got to sing.
What is that? What is that?
Okay.
It
wow,
says
that's
you
a
die
lot of-
instantly.
Okay, bludgeoning. Momentum. You get a plus 2 circumstances to all attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
The end of your next turn. Oh, holy crap. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, excellent.
That is
excellent,
perfect
Excellent.
Bam.
Excellent.
You.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so 2d12.
11 and a 12.
Pog.
Go, Mom.
Okay, well that's great.
much is
23 plus 7. Do I double the 7? So
37.
Yeah, 23 plus 14.
Oh,
Thir-
23 plus 14. Yeah, 37.
Oh,
37?
What are numbers?
23. Okay, 23 plus is
you
times
okay?
2. 23 times 2 is
Oh, times
46.
2. You did
46. Yeah, 46 plus 14.
So that's
60
60.
damage.
Is that the biggest?
I guess the new
PC
maximum
hit.
Numida
I'm like,
hit
wait
is
a minute. Yeah, that's just shit, man.
I'm sorry you won't get to use your plus 2s.
Can I
Let's
can I
see.
put this back?
What? Tell me what you do to this thing to kill it. Because that
That's
is
a
like
big bump.
half of its health.
It's on the
nearly.
ground right now. In
Yeah,
the water.
so I'm trying to get to Jumbles because my third action was going to be a medicine check. And I bring the purse down and I turn it sideways. So there's actually the two chains where it connects to the side of the purse. And it perfectly halos around Jumbles, and Jumbles is in the middle. So I like bring it down. The whole thing kind of pizza slices around Jumbles. And as the purse goes down, I pick up Jumbles. Everything around it just kind of smooshes down to the ground.
What just happened?
You see everything
crap.
from this point of contact ripples out through this creature already on the ground. And as it ripples, it just disperses. All of the bones lifelessly scattered through the lake, falling under the water. And everything is once again still.
Go, Mom.
Damn.
Except for Jumbles, who's immediately ripping out bandages and just wrapping himself like a madman.
Yeah, I would as I pull him out of the thing, I would go back over and I would also help you with that.
Thank you so much.
I think we've rolled complete ass for like 8 straight episodes, and like collectively as a party, literally forgot
Yeah,
that
how much
you do damage
we
when you don't roll
actually do.
actual garbage.
Yeah.
Like
60.
it's been like 8 episodes of dog ass
Super
rolls.
damage.
Because remember the first couple episodes when like it was
Yeah, we
Amadeus's
could
turn
do-
and then
we
he
couldn't-
one-shotted
yeah.
something.
Yep.
And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
We
that's what
couldn't
happens when you
fight
don't roll
anything,
doo-doo
yeah.
dog booty. Like it's just
Must be nice.
Booty.
it's been so long since we've rolled anything decent.
Yeah.
Can I keep this?
I'm sorry, we've read it.
Dang. I want a refund.
Darn it. I was gonna just keep it anyways because I thought it was cool, but I guess it's fine.
As
It
you
hides from it.
It's scary.
It's sneaky.
As you all patch yourselves up, huddling around Jumbles, you would find Jumbles, like
20.
balled up,
Yeah, it's good.
bruises all over his body, kind of curled up almost into a sort of fetal position, the way that this thing had constricted him down.
And I'll be standing next to Talus, and pretty quietly. Do you think I'm a bad parent?
Is no the answer you want? No's the answer you want. No.
Well, no, I was
mean,
kind of looking
I
for
wouldn't. No,
an
I
honest-
wouldn't. No, you're not like. Look, I don't think you're a bad parent. It's like what?
Do you remember? I mean, we're both like just staring. This kid is just like barely alive.
I'm impressed. I don't.
And he's bandaging himself as we're like sitting here like,
I don't like. Is this the time? Like
I mean,
you're
a
not.
little bit. I don't know. I
You're
woke
not
up.
bad. It's just like like
I vaguely. Do you?
they
Okay.
would probably like say neglectful in therapy when they're grown up, but like
Right.
or like inattentive. But
Yes.
I mean,
don't
it's not like.
know. I did have. I just.
I mean,
do
you got like
remember-
you think about their safety and stuff. Like you. I mean, it's
True.
As you say that, Jumbles has like a little mug and he's trying to scoop more water into it.
Jumbles, no.
What?
No.
But like, okay, so do you remember like back in the day? And I'll like fiddle through my purse and like really old. I just have a really well kept little journal, and it has like just little pictures through it. And I'm like, so this is. I'll like pull it out and hold it up in front of him and Jumbles. And I'm like, so this is Jumbles. Do you see the difference? And it's just like a little picture of like him as a little wee tot,
Little
like
round
big,
boy.
Like
Biggest
his smile is so creepy because it almost wraps all the way around his head. Like you're like you could almost like
Baby
South Park
Jumbles.
Canadian.
yeah,
Baby
like-
Jumbles is a circle.
yeah. So honestly, you could probably if you were to swallow whole, it could be anything.
Well, I don't.
Honestly,
I don't think right now is really a fair point of comparison.
is
I mean,
it
like,
not? I don't know.
How could it possibly be? This,
Well, when has he ever looked like this? I mean, it's been
Jumbles
years.
spits blood out.
I mean, well, here not often, but I mean this is kind of a unique circumstance. I think, Liz.
Is it? I feel like I don't know.
I mean, he's still having a mostly
Should we
good
get
time. Look at him.
I feel like we should get him a therapist.
I can't hurt. I mean, I'm never going to say no to therapy. I mean that.
No. I don't know. I feel like we're doing a terrible job.
But, there's not a we in this, first of all. Like,
No, don't slough all the responsibility off. You're definitely doing a terrible job as well.
I don't have any responsibility to slough.
Oh, yeah,
I
of
don't
course
even
you do.
live with you guys.
Excuse me. You're really gonna claim that?
What, you're gonna come ask me if you're a bad parent, then say it's my fault that this is happening to Jumbles?
No, I'm just saying that.
That's the part that makes you a bad parent.
I'm just also saying you're also doing a terrible job. But this is well, okay. And I'll start closing the book and put it away. I don't know. I thought we agreed to try and take care of the kids, but
Well,
I
yeah,
guess
I help as I can. Like, yeah, I babysit them, I watch them. But, like, I don't have them that often. We're just like, I mean, what do you want? What do you want me to say?
I don't know. I actually just.
Where is this coming from? This is very out of nowhere.
I know. Well, I had this dream last night, and it was terrible. I just remembered, the time when he was like light and fluffy, and not that he's not light and fluffy anymore.
Yeah,
but
like the wagon ride before we were here.
even before that, I feel like he just, I just remembered that smile. He was very creepy, but honestly very adorable.
He was sitting up front with me having a great time.
I know. It's just not the same. I don't know. Sometimes you just get old and you have these thoughts.
You literally weren't even there. You were in the carriage doing whatever you were doing. We were having a great time. We were laughing it up.
Very important stuff to Texas.
Oh, I'm sure.
Let's see.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Oh, hey. How's it doing?
Do you got any bandages, by the way?
Everybody's just
Something
huddled
like-
over Jumble, lying on the ground.
He's laying face up, just.
I'm like trying to help heal you and bandage you up and stuff while all this is going on.
I don't think this
we're
part's
just
supposed to be on the outside.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that's
Yeah.
big bone.
Yeah, he's got pretty big bones, actually.
Huh, okay, well, let me see, I guess.
I reach up and there's like a rib in your side. And I just yank it out. And I go, hang on. I grab Buddy from my bag and just slam it on there.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to
While
do
they
that.
do that,
Hey, I critically succeeded.
you scream for a second. You're like, oh.
No, that's actually great. Okay.
It's just Neosporin. It's okay.
Jumbles is making incredible advancements in the medical
Jumbles is
industry.
he's developing chiropractic.
He will
chiropractic
cure
care.
cancer.
Yeah.
31.
Rip the tumor out.
Okay. He stands up. He's got like a swollen eye. And he's like got a chipped tooth. He smiles. He goes, okay, let's continue forward.
You're a little maniac.
Let's see.
Here. Drink one of these Jumbles.
Oh.
I'm going to hand him one of the potions.
Oh, thank you. These are yours. These are mine.
$16 total.
Nice.
You're not a bad parent.
Damn. You heard that, did you?
Yes.
But I don't know. I'll take back out the picture book and I flip through. Look at the picture book. Look at Jumbles. Just
He's holding his tiny little overall suspenders.
yeah, just super
beaming.
just beaming. There's like a halo of light around him.
His little nub arms.
Modern Jumbles is looking at it and be like, ooh, that's gonna scar for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I don't know. When was the last time he really smiled? I feel like we kind of suck.
We've all been through a lot, but
But real suck. I feel like, I don't know.
are you gonna stop being a parent?
Well, no, but I could try harder to be a better one. I just don't know how to do that.
She questions her parenting with Jumbles, but not with Cass.
Yes, is
Me and Cass have an excellent relationship as far as
The most important thing is that
We've gotten better, but
and you said it, you keep trying. It's
Is that enough, though? I don't know if he's really getting what he needs.
are you gonna give up?
No, obviously not. I just think we might maybe need more help, and maybe we should. I don't know. I'm just very worried about him. I just don't want him to lose his thrill of life. We're kind of dour people, and it's a little difficult to keep his little flame alive. I close the book and put it back in my purse.
The kid's been through a lot.
I know. Well, I was talking to maybe Talus about therapy. Talus is in a weird headspace about not being responsible for the kids, but you know how he is.
You're not a bad parent, though. Because that means... If you just say that, then that's not just your ending. That's not the ending. You're going to keep trying. When we came in here, you asked me about advice before with Cass. You're trying.
I do think it had helped a lot with Cass. I do feel much better with her, honestly.
In
Did you see how much she's growing? Oh my gosh, that banh mi was incredible.
she's going to give her grandma a run for her money, that's for sure.
And as you two are kind of stood off to the side, sort of musing, Jumbles patching up himself and
Jumbles,
Talus.
quit drinking it! Got it! Put it down!
in there. I just need to scoop it.
No!
Tussling and fighting with each other on the floor. Cass trying to wrangle Reggie. Leetsy, you would take one more look at that sort of pocketbook picture, looking over at the kids when they were little and where they're at now. And as you kind of mull over how time has taken its toll, we will leave you for tonight. Nice, guys.
The podcast will never know what happened.
The Numidas have experienced major hardship in the manor, but that has changed them. But maybe, just maybe, some of that change will be for good. If you would like to rejoin the Numidas again, don't worry. We'll be back next week. We're here every single week, Monday nights from 7 to 10. So if you want to join the family reunion, we're going to keep finding out what's in this basement. And it's going to prove to be very, very spooky. We hope to see you
Great
there.
basement so far. Huge fan of this basement.
10 out of 10.
Oh my
basement.
gosh, the basement is so much
It's
fun.
one of the basements of all time.
Oh, yes.
Name another basement you can't.
And if you just aren't spooked enough yet, don't you worry. We've got more Pathfinder for you. We've got Pathfinder on Saturdays from 3 to 6. That Pathfinder is called Strange Aeons.
It's going great and we're all good people.
We're all really great. Nothing is wrong.
We're the heroes.
That is our horror campaign run by
This
AJ.
isn't.
Huh?
This isn't.
This is
This is our family drama campaign.
This is like horror comedy, and then Strange Aeons is horror with some drama.
You guys aren't funny, is what she's saying.
Hey. Are we gonna fight?
L.
Are we gonna fight? Listen, you guys, the Numidas are my babies, but if you're gonna challenge me, you'll lose. Like, I'll have to beat you up. Like,
I don't know.
She's the muscle.
everybody knows it.
You can't be. We'll fight you.
Oh,
and she
yes.
is terrifying.
Sophie is also the
Without
muscle.
Second
Yeah,
thought.
for
Yes.
I could take you.
No, you can't. I highly
You're like,
recommend.
This will be on the Patreon.
This would be 2 toddlers in a playpen. Oh my goodness. A ball pit.
First of all, Sully made the person in your basketball team cry.
I did.
One time.
I made many girls on the opposite basketball team cry in my career in middle school basketball.
Riley, how many times have you made someone cry? Great.
I made one of those girls cry when she just found out that she was paired with me for man to man. I hadn't done nothing yet. I highly recommend that you come check out Strange Aeons.
It's still a plug.
I promise I won't beat anybody up. And we have a really great time. AJ's over here in the DM seat and I sit over there. And it's all good times. We thank you guys so much for coming out tonight.
It's also a weird vibe over there.
Yeah, you and man, we don't know what's going on.
Man, people who click
chaos.
off this part are missing such good quality stuff.
Right. We really can't thank you guys enough for coming out tonight, for continuing to support the show.
For giving Jumbles 59 hero points.
Yes.
I used 6 hero points. I
needs
just
them,
That's
though.
insane.
Really
And he still didn't break out, baby!
wasn't even close.
You guys are champs.
Your guys' support continues to absolutely just overwhelm us every single week. We cannot thank you enough. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. We hope to see you in the future. Until then, stay spooky.